This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
Glenn Frey has died to Eagles and solo music, and my wife is like, she's younger than me. She's still breastfeeding based on that sound I just did. But I said, honey, Beverly Hills Cop. Oh, I've seen that movie. What about Miami Vice? All the great, the biggest selling TV soundtrack in history. Miami Vice. It's unbelievable. Glenn Frey, the Mancow salute right now. Be quiet. Glenn Frey, 67.
Yeah, way too young.
Hello, I'm calling about puppies in the paper.
Okay, which one?
The puppies you have in the newspaper.
The puppies in the paper.
Which ones do you have?
I have Maltese, Bichons, and Yorkies.
Maltese, Bichons, and Yorkies.
Right.
Are they healthy puppies?
Oh, yeah.
If I was to put a little helmet over their head, would it fit?
Little helmets.
Why would you want to put a helmet over their head?
Little space helmet. I have an experiment. I want to launch puppies into space.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked that is because I want to know how long they will live. It'll be 4 years out and 4 years
in space.
back.
How long would the puppies
I don't
live?
think I would sell my puppy to somebody that wanted to launch him into space.
No, the puppies will not be hurt. They will not be hurt, the puppies. Will you sell me puppies? Hello, I'm sorry, we got disconnected.
I hung up.
Why you hang?
I think you should call somebody else.
Why you hang up on me?
Because I don't want my puppies launched into space.
I always love calling them back. Hello.
I am not selling you my puppies. They're not going to Mars.
Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
One of the founding members of the Eagles has died. Glenn Frey was 67.
British lawmakers are debating the idea of banning Donald Trump from the country.
Songwriter Don McLean was charged with domestic violence and assault. He was released from jail after posting bail.
It's considered a 70s rock classic. David Bowie wrote and produced this song for the group Mott the Hoople in 1970. The group's drummer, Dale Griffin, died after a 7-year battle with Alzheimer's.
Director Spike Lee and actress Jada Pinkett Smith saying they will boycott the Oscars because of the lack of diversity.
Oregon State University disciplining a basketball player for tripping a referee. Jamal Reed now suspended for at least 4 games.
Opening round play at the Australian Open has been eclipsed by allegations of widespread match-fixing in tennis.
I don't even know who you are. I'm walking down the street and you're being weird.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
You're shouting at kids.
Those are my friends.
Those are children.
No, they're not.
You're cursing at them.
That's me.
You're weird. You don't even know who you are.
Yeah, you're a weird mother. And you better not be a snitch, because I'll tell Carl
I'm a
Bismarck.
snitch. Call Carl. I don't even know who he
He's
is.
dead
So
for
you're gonna call
raping
him?
me
How are
over
you
there
gonna
with
call
the
him?
police.
How are you gonna
How
call
am I
him?
going to call him? I don't know. I call him all the time.
I'm dead, you twat. You're so
Do
out
you
of
know
your
what
mind.
they do?
Look at your eyes. Look at your
That's
eyes.
my family,
You're fucking doing that right
dude.
now, you weirdo,
No,
man.
he's a weirdo. Yeah,
Psycho.
that's right. And don't you accuse my dad of this ever again.
What are you talking about?
Jim Hall, he owns United.
I don't even know who owns
Yeah,
what.
you're
I
gonna
walk in-
die.
You leave my family alone.
It's my family.
Phone scam time! Hot damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Hot damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Mr. T is going to be in our studio. Shatner is going to join us today. And the star of Agent Carter, it's a Marvel show, is going to join us. And Joe Elliott. He's like our best friend now. Joe Elliott from Quiet Riot's going to be back here tomorrow. Chip's Enough, co-hosting. Hey, Chip. And
Man, I love Def Leppard. I can't believe Def Leppard's coming in.
Perfect. Yeah, well, no, it's not Def Leppard. It's Joe Elliott, the lead singer, and hopefully he'll be here tomorrow when you're not here. So you won't ruin the interview. It'll be great.
Customer service is Willie. Can I help you?
Phone scam time.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I got a disconnection notice, but I mailed my bill.
Pay your bill. Pay your bill. That's what you got to do.
I did.
Yeah, well, you got to pay your bill. That's why we going to shut you off.
I know that.
We're gonna shut you down. What can't you understand about that? Pay your bill.
Excuse me?
I said pay your bill. Come on. Save the drama for your mama.
Who are you?
This is Willie Robinson in customer service. Y'all need to get it through your thick heads and pay your bill. Pay your bill.
I'd like to talk to your manager.
Hold on. He gonna tell you the same thing.
That's damn well fine.
Damn well fine. I told him get it through your
Damn well
thick head.
fine. Here we go.
I have never had one of these. You better shut your mouth the way you're talking
Pay
to
your
me.
bill or we shut you off. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
I want to talk to your manager right
You
now.
got to be a paying customer.
Right now, give me your manager.
Yeah, give her the manager.
I don't care. Give me him right now.
Yeah, I transfer you, but he gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
This man is calling me off. I don't know who the hell he thinks he is. I'm going to get him fired.
Who the hell you talking? Put them on the phone. Let me have a word with them. If they lipping off about me.
You give me your manager now.
I guarantee she has a cropped, tight haircut.
Behind my back.
I'm sorry, what is your name again?
And glasses that say, I hate men.
What's your last name?
Willie Operator 10.
Willie Operator 10?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to transfer your ass to the manager.
Transfer her ass, will you?
You sure better. He's just telling me he's transferring my ass to a manager. I have no idea who the he is. I want my bill, you mother.
Front desk, this is Jim Bob. Can I help you?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you at the phone company?
This is the front desk. This is Jim Bob.
I want a manager.
Oh, please hold.
Now I got some southern...
Hello, this is Stu. Can I help you?
Are you at the phone company for real?
This is the manager. Did you ask to speak with me?
Yes, I did. Someone, Willie, operator number 10, has just talked to me so unprofessional and was swearing at me.
Who was saying this?
Willie, operator number 10?
Oh, that'd be Willie Robinson?
Yes, he was swearing at me. I am appalled.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, this is going out. First of all, I'm reporting him to the phone company myself on Monday, or whatever time they're open. I cannot...
Hey, come on. We can settle this, all right?
Well, oh, no, I have never in my life, I thought it was a joke. I thought they transferred me to a recording.
Listen.
You cannot be... I have never heard such unprofessionalism in my entire life.
What's your account number? I'll go ahead and shut your phone service off if you want to, come at me with these kind of commentaries, ma'am. I
have paid my phone bill. I'm calling to report, and you're going to treat me like this? I have never had this in my life.
You paid your phone bill, then what's the problem?
Because I'm notifying you as a courtesy.
Then what's the problem?
The way I was being spoken to.
Well, I've no way of verifying that any of this is true, and I'm a man of noble intelligence, okay?
You can't really work for the phone company. There's no way.
Yeah, well, fine. Do business with somebody else, okay?
Oh, I think we will. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
No, that's...
It's Tickle Yourself Tuesday. Yes. The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop. Cumulus Station. The Loop. WLUP-FM.
This is beyond nuts, boss. It gets better.
5:52. It is the winter of death. Glenn Frey gone. The lead singer of The American Breed. Do you know that band?
Yeah, of course. What
Name the hit. American Breed. Yeah, you don't know.
Yes, I do know him. I know everything.
What? You do? You never know anything. One of the main members of Mott the Hoople has died. The guy who sang American Pie, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Don McLean, did he beat up his wife? What is going on? And MrT is co-hosting today.
Hey, this is Mr. T.
Yeah, he's coming.
Call the man
You're standing there.
Right now, 591-ROCK or 591 roll.
Love Cheese, you got it?
The A-Team.
DJ Love Cheese and the Mancow Lava Lamp Love Lounge live. Tabloid Tuesday on the Loop. You did this in honor of Mr. T?
Yes, sir.
Mix it up. Oh, there we go. Mix it up, brother.
Mancow Muller, American Badass.
Hello, may I help you? How y'all doing? I'm looking to rent out a porta potty. Y'all got the porta potties? Yeah. I need to rent out a porta potty. This be for my old lady. It's gonna be for her birthday present.
Say what?
I ran out and thought about it. It's gonna be for my old lady, my birthday present. Here's the problem. Every time she use the bathroom, she ain't never locked the door. She always leave the door unlocked. I was accidentally walking on her because she can't remember to lock the door. I'm sick and tired of seeing her in there buck naked. I was seeing that buck naked wearing nothing but a G-string. I went blind for 3 days one time.
Oh, is that a fact?
Last thing I remember was them ugly pimples on her butt, real nasty. Look like pepperoni pizza, real nasty booty.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired. Sometimes she leave the door wide open in the bathroom. I'm sick and tired. So I'm going to get a porta potty for her birthday for my old lady. Well, that's just the beginning. She got real nasty breath, too, because she always smoking a dope master cigar.
Yeah.
Her breath so bad, she got eating dog biscuits. It's going to be a birthday present. Y'all gift wrap it?
Yeah.
Y'all gift wrap it. Put a ribbon out there with a card saying, "Happy birthday, Dee Dee, your old bag. This your birthday present. Enjoy it."
We'll wrap it and put a ribbon on it and a flower on top.
That's real good. But Dee Dee should be real happy about that. I get it for a birthday present.
Well, where you want us to deliver it to?
Well, can I come down and pick it up? I got a pickup truck with a trailer hitch.
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Well, I'll come down there right away. I'm going to pick it up. Y'all get that wrapping paper ready.
Ooh, we'll have it ready, trust me.
All right, I'll see you down there in a little bit.
Okay, bring some money.
Oh, that's no problem.
Bring
I've been
some
out
money.
for a long time.
Okay.
All right.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Here's a silly ditty, you can't sing it right away. Now here is what you say, so sing it while
a minute shy of 6 a.m. at The Loop.
You can't sing it night or noon.
I want to get something away, guys. Let's do a mystery movie. Let's make it easy today, too.
I'm the one you can have her. She's too fat for me. Too fat for me. Doggone fat for me.
They can't be fat enough for you, can they, Al?
No.
Nope. Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Huh?
It is awesome.
A lid for every
you
pot,
should give
am
it
I
a
right?
try.
A lid for every pot
No,
belly.
thank you. What?
Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River, a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be cow.
Yep.
The Mancow.
Come on.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. MLK Day. Al, how did you celebrate MLK Day?
How was the show yesterday?
Bossing around your white wife.
She
was
good.
the family.
It was a little tough because it was MLK Day.
Yes.
And it was her birthday, so
of course she's born on MLK Day.
Delicate balance.
Told you.
Delicate balance.
She was meant to be with you.
How was the show yesterday?
We didn't do a show.
Yeah. It's MLK Day.
You didn't do a show?
I didn't do a show. No. No.
Y'all didn't do a show yesterday?
No. Nope. You don't think we should have gotten the day off? Don Felder didn't die. Is it disrespectful for me to say I hate all of his music?
I was just going to say, you got your wish. The Eagles are done. You killed the Eagles.
Today's a bad day.
Be kind.
Yesterday, I went and watched these videos, and they were of the era, but they're just crap. I mean, they're just crap. The long saxophone solos through the blinds, and then they go black and white for drama. And then during heat is
the best. The heat is
bump 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 on. Do you know what he does in the video every time that happens? The heat is bump 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 on. You know what he does? He punches the microphone.
Nice.
Oh,
Now it's time for the Mancow mystery movie.
Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
Thank you.
You said to me before, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
What is the one, if I said, right, Glenn, you've got 5 minutes to live, you can play one song to be remembered by, the defining song? Well,
You know, I have my favorite records, you know. And
What's your number one?
I loved One of These Nights.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really interesting song. I thought it was kind of cowboy R&B, you know, fuzz tones instead of saxophones, you know, great soul singer Don Henley. You know, cool chord progression, mine. And, you know, that was one of my absolute favorite Eagles records.
Glenn Frey, of people coming and going from the Eagles. I can't imagine you continue without Glenn Frey. Let's go to Adam. Adam, hello. Hello.
Hey, Vic. Hope you love your show.
Thank you, brother. What's going on?
I got an answer for your mystery movie.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No, sir.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
We should play that at some point today.
Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah, what?
Explain it to me.
Waving at me, yes.
You guys didn't work yesterday?
It's MLK Day. We did.
On the loop. Mancow on the loop.
Chipotle said they will be closing all of their stores for one day next month to discuss food safety. Yeah, I think I speak for most Americans when I say, let's do it this month.
McDonald's closing. Walmart closing, hundreds of stores in America. By the way, all that talk about opening stores, Walmarts in black neighborhoods, remember all that talk? Mm-hmm. That was the deal they made with the government. Yeah, we'll open stores and provide jobs in the black neighborhoods. They decided they'd rather not. So people are bellyaching racism. Have you noticed, and it wasn't like this when I grew up, okay? I grew up in a small town. My nearest neighbor was half a mile away. I grew up on dirt roads. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead, Chip. Make a joke about me taking the dirt road, how I still do that on Saturday nights when I'm drinking in Boys Town. I know what you say about me. Yeah. And those are lies. Okay. Anyway, Walmart came in. Too. Walmart came into town, and about 100 businesses went under. This small town I lived in. You'd have to go to the cobbler. You know what a cobbler is? Anybody? Do you know what a cobbler is?
Yes.
It's delicious and made of peach. Yes, thank you, Al.
Yeah. Is that by the holler?
Auto parts, the grocery store. You know, everything kind of closed, and everybody was real nice. Have you noticed the Chicago Walmart? The employees, lots and lots of employees walking around yawning, and they don't know where anything is in the store.
That's true.
Have you noticed the Walmart employees in Chicago have no idea where anything is?
Yeah, I was one when I was 16.
Oh, were you?
I didn't do anything. I would wrestle in the back.
You had to be in the burbs, right? Because when you were 16, there were no Walmarts.
No, it was the one in Bedford Park, right on Cicero.
That's Bedford Park.
Okay.
That's Chicago.
No, it's Bedford Park. Okay. Trust me, there wasn't one in the city limits.
Oh, God, details. Let's move on.
Yeah. 70th and Cicero isn't Chicago.
It's Bedford Park.
Okay.
You said it yourself.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Kathy?
Yes.
Okay. I love how we all just go, okay.
But anyways, I didn't do any work. I would play craps in the back.
No, but what I love, seriously, if you
paper,
listen.
scissors, rock for money.
Everybody on the show. Okay, yeah. Meaning, let's go on, let's move on. But just so you know, this is during commercials, this is what goes on. Al, our sportscaster.
Hello.
And Abe the Muslim.
I'm doing a silent protest against you for any Muslim comments.
He met Al when he was a kid.
That's right.
And he was a big fan of this show. And apparently there was
at Rockstock, the Rock 103.5 concert that Mancow was hosting with Faith No More and some other bands.
What a great show that was.
It's awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome.
When that fish died on stage.
Farouk Assault were there.
I didn't want the fish to die. But my point is, Al evidently was a jag-off.
Yeah, with two slobs.
Al, always.
He's walking with two humongous slobs. Hey, Al Roker Jr., I'm a huge fan. I love the show.
Do you know,
is Mancow here? How you doing, Al?
He's never been good with the fans.
Just kept walking with his slob.
You were what? You were how old?
Like 13?
You ever talk to some 13-year-old half-Muslim
Yeah, it's your job.
13-year-old with a beard?
What's the
What's the job? What do you want from me? What the hell do you want?
You can't at least just say, oh, thanks for listening. Okay.
You saw I was busy. I was working.
Right.
Do you know a pig has a new pile of poo, and it's like, I don't care, I don't want that, but the pig's happy? Al gets these big fat women,
wet,
and it's
sweaty,
just smelly.
My time.
They never smell bathed. And he's like, he's
Plain
so proud.
face.
Look, I got 2 of them. It's like, oh, God, 2 tons of nightmare.
And you know that where they were going? To get free beer from him, and then he wasn't going to get laid. Where's the beer?
Right this way, lady.
How do you know he doesn't get
Because he
laid?
never does.
Yes,
Well,
he
that's
does.
I've never seen
was
someone
getting
try
laid,
so
too.
hard to cheat, and it never works out.
The man who is on Tinder and not one person has ever gone for
I
it.
went on Tinder the other day, and it's like, and the women are getting uglier. I don't know. Did I put the wrong stuff in here?
They
What's
can't
going on?
swipe quick enough.
You see his profile
These
picture?
Tinder women are hideous.
And his profile
I don't
picture.
want any of them. You're showing me a bunch of black women in a row? It's ridiculous.
So do you have a real?
How's that possible?
Do you have a real hatred
All my
for him?
friends go on
I
Tinder
love
with all these
Roker.
hotties.
Okay. Why
He
you
was
guys-
one of my heroes growing up. It was just disappointing. That's why I don't want to meet Axl
Good,
Rose.
I'm still, that's good.
Axl
I'm
Rose
still
and Al
your-
Roker Jr.
So break my heart,
Yeah.
like Roker did. Wait, she liked him?
Really cute.
Oh.
Damn, she liked you too?
No, none of them liked him. Those
None
are
of
just the
them
girls
like
he's
him.
swiping.
Oh, ew.
No, he likes them. They don't like him. That's how Tinder works.
Rachel Maddow.
Now listen, I want you 2 to hug, okay?
All right.
Okay?
I don't want to.
Not you, Al. Wait, Al's hugging Kathy. I meant you and Abe.
No,
Yeah.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't need to hug.
Hi, what's the address that we need to come to?
Pardon me?
Your address, sir?
Delightful people in Garfield Park.
I'm sorry, it's
I wonder why they're not going to put their Walmart there now.
what's going on there?
Such great customers.
It happened yesterday, and you mother trying to put my ass in jail and not understanding what's going on.
Okay, do you need medical attention?
Yes.
What is wrong?
I don't know. I ain't no damn doctor.
Okay, sir, I'm trying to help you.
Well, help me send me some eye here. What the hell? What's the hold up?
Sir, are you feeling pain? What is the problem?
I'm crazy as hell.
So do you need us?
I don't know what I need.
Sheriff's office, are you on the line?
Yes, we are.
Do you need us to go with you?
He said somebody hit him. He is hurt.
I ain't had my damn medicine this morning. I ain't got no medicine. I went to the hospital, and the doctor got mad because I told him that white boy used to my mama a long time ago.
Sir, are you in pain somewhere, or what is it?
Yes, I got headaches in my leg and everything. I've been in a fight.
So you want the paramedics to come and check you, correct?
What I thought you were getting. What the hell going on?
He has
Sir, you need to
headaches
calm down and
in
take
his
care.
leg.
I'm trying
and
to help
everything.
you, and I'm trying to
Headaches
do
in his
the
leg and
best I
everything.
can.
This was a delightful resident of Garfield Park.
Okay, but you're feeling head pain. Is
On
that
the loop
correct?
here.
I've been injured. I've been hit on the head and everything else. How else do a mother be a sock?
All right, when did that happen?
Yesterday. Damn. My head's hurting.
Damn.
You gonna send somebody here, you gonna around on the phone.
Sir, I have no problem sending you help, okay? The paramedics will come and they'll check you. What apartment number are you?
What's going on down there, ma'am?
Sir, I am trying to help you. What apartment number are you in?
What, my head is hurting.
Can you tell me what apartment number you're in?
What?
What apartment number are you in?
I ain't no damn apartment, motherfucker. What's wrong with your ass? How much schooling have you had?
Sir, are you in apartment?
I told you that.
Okay.
And of course, if she doesn't take the abuse, she's a racist.
Exactly. Ain't no damn apartment. It's a town house.
I couldn't take it. I would have hung up on this ass.
I don't know. Let them check it out. I ain't no doctor. I ain't no nurse either.
Do you not have an apartment number?
I ain't got no. I don't live in no that apartment. I live in a townhouse, motherfucker.
Okay. So,
Yeah, we're still here.
do you, sir? Do you have a townhouse number? Okay.
What he keeps saying.
So we definitely need you to go with us. We're on our way.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Sir, stay on the phone with the sheriff's office, okay? Do you need to talk to him, SO?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir? Hello?
Yeah.
The guy that hit you, is he still there?
Hell yeah, he live over here right across and run a dope house right next door to me.
He white, black, or Hispanic?
I don't know what.
You don't know what he is.
Call him what you want to call him.
What does he look to you?
I don't know. He looked like one of Jesus' children.
That's good. One of
That's a
Jesus'
good
children.
answer.
That's a good.
One
That's
of
good.
Jesus' children.
We're all Jesus' children.
I'm
I
putting
don't
that down
know.
on the
I don't
unemployment
see
form.
no color.
Do you know what color clothes he's wearing?
I don't know. The mother in the house.
Okay, so we have somebody come see you, okay?
All right.
Goodbye.
All right. You're going to put that on the unemployment form?
Yes.
One of Jesus'
Yes.
children.
Black, white.
You know, I feel like I've done a lot of stuff until I go to write up a resume. Then you don't feel so
Go,
great.
ooh.
Glenn Frey of the Eagles has died. Are you ready for Ronda Rousey, actress? Have you know she's bumping fights and she's really...
Oh, yeah.
She's
the
ready.
biggest fight in UFC history, she's skipping to make a movie.
She's ready to be done.
She was so bad in Entourage.
Yeah, I don't get it. But whatever. Someone does. I mean, she's going to co-star with Tina Fey in a movie called Do Nothing Bitches. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, because Ronda Rousey said that after a fight. She said she hates Do Nothing Bitches, and now they're making a movie based on it.
African Americans boycotting the Oscars. Boy, I want to tell you, Spike Lee and Jada Pinkett Smith, forget their skin color, the self-righteous, and I'll tell you who I put in that same group.
Who?
A cracker, a whitey. Sean Penn. Did you see Sean Penn on 60 Minutes?
No.
I'd like to beat the hell out of him. I just hate him. He's just a very unlikable punk. Poor El Chapo. The first, he thinks he's.
I'll go back.
He thinks
he'll be out of jail in a week anyway.
He thinks he's going to hang out with Spicoli, and he gets Sean Penn. You know, you're high, you're the drug lord. Spicoli wants to meet you. Yeah. Let's
Cool,
party.
man.
Instead, you
That
get
sounds
some
pretty tight, Doc. Where are we meeting
commie lib media America hating jagbag.
He's in big trouble.
African Americans, Jada Pinkett Smith. Did you see her
I did
statement?
See the video, yes.
Is
was crazy.
Is she pompous? And by the way, the mother in Creed. It's a great movie.
Yeah. That's Fasil Rashad.
Yeah. Does anyone remember her? Excuse me. Excuse me. You are talking about Professor Bill Cosby. Excuse me, when the self-righteous, phony, pseudo-intellectual talking to you. Do you understand who you're talking to? I'm Felicia Rashad. Yeah, Felicia. Well, guess what? Yeah. Bill Cosby, your TV husband, is a rapist on a huge scale. And these are the women that have come forward. Imagine the real numbers of women this bastard raped. And Jada Pinkett Smith.
She's upset that her husband wasn't nominated.
The Scientologist swinger. We will not. We are a proud people, and we won't. Yeah, okay, sure. I saw your music. What?
I love the statement that Will Smith's mom from Fresh Prince put out.
Yeah.
She was just going off on her.
Well, she hates Will Smith, though, because she got fired from the Fresh Prince.
Right. But
Vivian.
what she said was really
The
true.
American Breed lead singer has died. American Breed. Do you think you don't know what American Breed is? Wait till you hear the song. You'll know it. Mott the Hoople, one of the main guys, has died. You think you don't know what Mott the Hoople is? You'll know the song.
Great band.
And the truth of Making of a Murderer, the murderer, Avery. Okay, right next door here. I want to talk about that coming up. And major headlines. I don't want to be insensitive.
Okay.
I'm not going to be insensitive.
Okay.
But a friend of yours was murdered.
That's right.
And it was headlines over the weekend.
I was going to ask
a
you
TV
if you
producer.
knew her.
Yeah,
They worked side by side for a decade.
I'll never go to Mexico.
We'll hear.
Belize.
Well, it was in Belize.
That's south of Mexico.
Yeah.
So you're not going to Mexico?
I'll never go to South America, anywhere south of this. I'll never leave the country.
Well,
I go to Vegas only.
You know why? They won't let him back in.
He's one of them.
He's one of them.
Wow.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
You're listening to Mancow. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop. The Mancow on The Loop.
You know when I say I got Chips Enough on the show, people say, the cookie guy? No, he's from a band Enough's Enough. It's Chips Enough. And they say, who the F is Chips Enough? Nobody seems to know. What? I do have animal crackers with your face. You know his face was on animal crackers.
Really?
Yeah.
Worldwide, bro.
Why?
Remember.
Why?
Do you remember animal crackers?
Yes.
In the
Sure.
little box? What were
Yeah,
they?
like
Why can't I get
No, what was
love?
the name? What was the name?
Animal crackers?
No, it was a circus.
Circus
thing.
animal crackers, they were called.
Animals with human intelligence.
The brand
My
was
third
called
album was
Circus.
Crackers.
So in honor of that, his record company bought space on the animal cracker boxes, and it said Animals of Human
That was
Intelligence.
Clive Davis, by the way.
Really?
Clive
Wow.
Davis.
Wow, you know Clive Davis?
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Signed my band.
Did you have to?
Yeah.
Must be pretty good. Clive Davis signed me.
You know what sucks is he slept with Geffen and he slept with Clive.
I didn't sleep with Geffen.
He didn't
Just
sleep-
Clive.
I didn't sleep with Geffen. And Geffen was younger and rejected him. That had to
Geffen was
hurt.
the hot one.
Tony, hello, and Geffen was the hotter. Hey, Tony, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Mancow? Love you and that crazy crew of yours.
Thank you,
Hell
brother.
yeah. Thank you. What's up, that?
I'd like to know what's your favorite Enough Snuff song, and if you could dedicate one Enough Snuff song to Al Roker there.
What song would you like me to dedicate to Al Roker? Here we go.
Well, Al Roker
how
doesn't
about,
like Enough's Enough.
How about Black Rain off of Animals with Human Intelligence?
Hell yeah! I hail that song.
Insane. Can come unglued in the wet in a black rain.
How can you pick a favorite? I can't pick a favorite. I just cannot pick a favorite. How do you pick a favorite, Tony? I can't do it because they all suck. I just can't. I can't. Nah. Secretary of State John Kerry said the world is much safer now that we've given up to Iran, and then he got in his armored vehicle and headed to his bunker. Charlie Sheen is going to go back to Dr. Oz. He's going to discuss how his life has changed since he got HIV. Like now, instead of winning, he's thinning. No? Too soon?
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
All right, you know what that is. Call us right away.
591 Rock, 591 Roll. Hey.
What a great song. Bowie put this band together. Mott the Hoople. And then Mott was the first band to take Queen on the road as an opening act.
Boy, you're a smart cat.
What?
Not a lot of people know that.
Well, I know almost everything. You know that. Brother, let me tell you something. When you were the anchor, the morning man on the Loop, the greatest rock and roll radio station in America, you have to know these things. For instance, did you know that Glenn Frey used to just carefully pull off his toenails and pick his teeth? It's true. And then every morning when he got up, he was shocked at how brittle his, because they were soft and pliable when he picked his teeth. He would put them on the night table, and the next morning he was always shocked at how stiff and brittle they got. Did you know that about Glenn Frey?
No. Did you know that he used to do 2 grams of blow every single night and sleep with 17-year-olds?
I know his nose was reconstructed several times, according to rumor.
Real rock star, that guy.
6:35 right now at the Loop. My God, the eclipse. Will he have sports coming up? Al, I want you to boycott the Oscars, too.
I am going to boycott the Oscars. I ain't going.
What's coming up in sports?
The Bulls play a King Day matinee in Motown.
You know who else is boycotting the Oscars?
Who?
Tom Green. Joylet, hello. Joylet, hello.
Oh, hello?
Joylet, go ahead.
It's Anna. Hi.
Hi,
Hey,
Anna.
Mancow.
And Joylet, what's going on? I'm sorry,
Hey,
you
Mancow.
may know it as Joliet. What can I do for you, Anna?
Hey, Mancow. Love your show.
What do I always say about Anna? Do you guys remember?
Banana is just a banana, Anna.
That's right.
Yes. I was waiting for you to say it. I'm saying it in my mind.
I know. No. Anna, let me just explain to you. Sigmund Freud, the creator of modern psychology, had a daughter named Anna Freud, and she had a dream about a banana. It was very sexual. And what do you say to your daughter? He looked at her and he said, with his monocle and his pipe, sometimes a banana is just a banana, Anna.
See, this is why I need sleeping pills.
One of my
as I
favorite
put my
quotes.
head down on my pillow at night.
Yes.
It's just can you just imagine these things flying through the air?
Yes.
Anna, just a banana, Anna, 2:30. What's when they
I know what his favorite is, though.
Just all through this, all in my head.
Can I tell you what
day.
I say that drives that black man crazy?
What?
Huh?
What?
Get back to work.
Damn.
No. Can I tell you what drives him crazy?
What?
Seriously, you have cat to be kidding me, right? Meow.
Bastard.
I love that.
Bastard.
My daughters love it.
I love it.
I got 2 little
That's
girls.
very
I love
good.
it. You have got to be kidding me right meow.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, son. How old are you?
Yes, 8 years old.
God, you're a cute little boy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Magellan.
Too bad you weren't alive to meet Michael Jackson. You would have been one of his favorites.
Yeah.
But the ghost of Michael is here right now.
Yes, he looks very charming.
Do you know every time you yawn, little boy, Michael Jackson puts his in your mouth?
Yes, I actually did know that.
Oh, okay. All right. Anna, what's going on with you?
Hey, Mancow, so I was on Tinder the other day and came across my best friend's husband's profile.
Uh-huh.
And they've been married for 3 years.
Al is on Tinder. Al is on Tinder.
Still waiting for that first
I am
hit.
on Tinder.
Nobody
Kathy
cares.
was just
Nobody
going
cares
through
yet.
my Tinder.
So what's the question?
Well, I mean, all right, so I know my friend wouldn't be happy if she found out that her husband was on a dating site at all. So the question is, do I tell her or should I confront him about it first? And is it okay to be on Tinder if you're in a relationship or married as long as you don't meet up with anyone?
Nunya. Let me
Hold
ask
on a
you
second.
Nunya.
You're taking the mic?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Let
son.
me ask Nunya.
Al Roker Jr., our sportscaster here.
What's
in
your
the Mancow.
name? Is Nunya?
Anna.
Anna,
Oh,
not
Nunya.
Enya.
Oh, I thought it was Nunya.
No.
Because it's none of your business, bitch.
Nunya! Ah,
It's
Nunya!
none of your business.
Don't call her a bitch, okay?
Wow. Why are you snooping?
Yeah, we don't like Snoopy here.
I'm not snooping.
Yeah, you're snooping.
What would you call
No,
it?
I'm not. I just came across his profile.
You can't. You got to forget it. You got to forget it.
That's right. It's not your
Chips
place.
enough. The rock stars here. Brentwood, Bill, behind the scenes. Bill, how are you, Bill?
Doing fine.
Okay, and you
barely start talking. You barely breathe.
and you're because he's an idiot. And your rule. What's the 5 pound rule?
funny.
What's the 5 pound rule?
Don't allow him to take the 5 pound because he'll go for the 10.
Yeah.
Who's them?
My girlfriend.
And
Or
women.
ladies and
Women
gentlemen.
in general. Okay.
His girlfriend is a very hot foot fetish model, and I just wonder how many guys are going to compliment her feet before
Have you
she's
seen her
done with
hooves?
you. Oh, they're beautiful.
Are they?
Yeah, I'd like to suck on them. I'd like to
Says a lot,
shrimp.
'cause
I believe that's foot sucking is called shrimping. Now we've all learned something.
Her handle on Instagram is
I'm a huge shrimper.
XO_mistress_Mandy with an I.
Say it
At least
again.
it's easy to find.
It's XO_mistress_Mandy with an I.
It's too long.
Mandi, yes.
Yeah, let's shorten that
Why
up.
not MandyHoops.com?
MandyHoops.com.
Right,
That's catchy.
Okay, that's great. Kathy, what do you think? What should she do?
I've been in this position before,
Yeah.
and I called
But
out.
you've been in all the positions.
I've been in many positions, but
Face
this
down.
position in particular,
Yeah.
I've been in this position, and I told my friend. I saw her boyfriend with another girl. I told her what was going on, and it turns out they're into inviting another person into their bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I was humiliated. I was embarrassed because I didn't know that, and I embarrassed them because I outed them.
Because you were a little tattletale.
I thought I was doing the right thing. I was
snooping.
somebody to
You're
tell
snooping.
me.
No.
I wasn't snooping. I saw
Okay,
them.
all right. Anna, enjoy it.
Yes.
I say do nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, do nothing.
I'm just kind of finding that hard to do.
Why? Do nothing. Like, don't you wish Hitler had done nothing? Don't you wish Charles Manson had done nothing?
MYOB.
Doing stuff is overrated.
Yeah,
Just sometimes do nothing.
It's not your place.
Let's play this out. You tell your best friend about her husband being on Tinder. They get into a fight. They get divorced. Kids have no parents. You happy now?
Yeah.
At least you got somebody to drink Chardonnay with on the weekends.
No matter what you do, you, yeah.
And on the other hand, she may know. The
On
friend
the other
may
hand,
know.
it's not your business.
It's none of your business. Anna, it's none of your business. By the way, in Naperville, you know, I understand enjoy it.
There you go.
The
You
dilemma.
said
In
everything right
Naperville,
there, man.
everybody is having sex with everybody else. It's the number
Watch out,
one
those
swinger
girls over
spot in North America.
They have strip malls that are just hotels.
Joylet? Anna?
Yes. Yes.
What are you going to say? Don't be
Nothing.
Snoopy. That's right. You're going to say nothing. All right, Joylet. I think we've all learned something today. Keep your mouth shut.
From morning till the sun goes down, you would swear some dead thing's burning in the land of heaps of garbage. It'll set your stomach turning, where the women and men are fat as pigs, and there's mullets to be counting. where nothing compares to the foul air at the Joliet Big Trash Mountain. At the Joliet Big Trash Mountain, local noses just can't smell that the pipes leak toxic methane gas like a sulfur fire in hell. From the Empress to the state prison, there's an odor of decay. It's the rotting bones from the trailer homes, and the stink surrounds the entire
What a
town.
hellhole.
At the Joliet Big Trash
What a hellhole Joliet is.
Come one and all, see the garbage wall. It's the Joliet Big Trash Mountain.
Have you seen Making a Murderer on Netflix?
Okay. You're going to hear the response coming up. Making a Murderer. Have you seen it, Kathy the Greek?
No, not yet.
Al the Black, have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Chip the Hippie, have you seen it?
Haven't seen it.
My brother changed his Netflix password, so I can't log in.
Dang.
I'm on
Yeah.
Netflix with about 100 people, I think.
I
It's
know.
unbelievable.
I know.
Well, look, I have sat through 10 hours, and it could have been about 2 hours. Okay? And I want to tell you, it's you haven't seen it.
No.
You've seen it.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but...
Well, here it goes.
Well, yeah, let's...
Well, I mean,
everyone's seen it. It's very hot. Stephen Avery, this won't ruin anything. I'll save you 10 hours of your life. It's not worth 10 hours. It isn't. But if you got nothing to do, you're an invalid or something, maybe. But so here we go. So there's this guy, Stephen Avery, and he's by the way, they gloss over the fact that he threw a cat, the family cat, and they burned in a fire when he was a kid. Alive.
He put gasoline all over it and threw it in the fire.
Yeah, and then there was the whole driving his, ran his cousin off the road into the ditch and a bunch of other stuff. The cops were well versed with this guy named, they knew a lot about him, Stephen Avery.
Yeah.
He was accused of a rape that he didn't commit according to DNA. By the way, the cops still think he did it, regardless of the DNA evidence 18 years later.
Right.
And then a auto trader, the little paper auto trader, he's selling a vehicle. A woman comes by to sell the auto trader publication, and that's her last phone calls from his place. She disappears. They catch him in a lot of lies. The mentally challenged nephew says, he did it. He forced me to have sex with her, all this kind of stuff. And then they found her broken bones in the fire pit behind his house.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And a prisoner claims that he went to jail originally 18 years for a rape he didn't do. And a prisoner said that he told him when he gets out, he's going to set up a torture chamber and rape women.
Wow. And the girlfriend that we see on TV, Jody, who just thinks he's great, said, if I didn't say that, he was going to beat me up. In fact, during the miniseries, during the documentary series, they show letters where he threatens to kill her over and over if she doesn't talk up his kids.
Oh, my.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway,
and she said he beat her too all the time.
This is Wisconsin. The police work is rather shoddy, which is what you would expect.
Yeah.
And they're basically a bunch of dumb, power-hungry cops, which is in a lot of places in America. But they can't answer the question: how did the body get there?
And they also said that he bought chains and shackles 3 weeks before the woman disappeared.
The girlfriend is now saying, he did it. He's a violent, vile SOB. Used to beat the crap out of me all the time.
Wow.
So, what do you think? Getting away with murder. Somebody did it. So the people that say the cops did it, they're saying that the cops took her, probably raped her, put blood all over the car, put the car in the middle of this guy's junkyard.
Okay.
Right? Planted keys, planted blood, and then chopped up her body in little bits and burned it in his backyard.
Why
So they're saying,
or it could just be this guy killed her.
So it's the guy either killed her or the cops are setting him up for this murder.
But
because he got away with a murder 18 years ago.
No, but his lawyers are saying they don't think the cops killed the woman. They're saying they think the cops set him up, but someone else killed her. They're not saying the cops killed her.
Yeah.
So there's no other evidence
He
to
either
prove
killed her or he's being set up for a
Getting
murder.
Away with Murder, I will tell you, it's on Netflix. It is the single hottest thing right now in Hollywood. It's what everybody's talking about.
Why did the cops set him up, though? Why do they care to set him up?
They don't like him.
Why?
And he is suing them. Now imagine this. He was in jail for 18, 19 years for a rape he didn't commit. He's going to sue all the local guys. He's going to sue them all.
$32 million he was suing them for.
$32 million. And then a few days afterwards, all of a sudden, there's a murder at his place. I mean, the whole system in small town Wisconsin was going to go down.
Okay.
Judges and cops and prosecutors, and all of a sudden, wow.
And the rape trial that he went to jail for 18 years for, he was found innocent.
Right.
100%. So this is a completely different trial.
So now he was suing, and just as he's suing them, and he's going to win $32 million, and he's going to clean out the cops, and he's going to get all their life savings. They're all done.
Dead body shows up on his...
They find a dead body.
Gotcha.
But, again, you have to believe that all these people are involved in killing this girl or covering up the killing. Your thoughts? Call us. I mean, well, hear what you have to say.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Abe the Chameleon went out on the streets.
Have you seen Making a Murderer on Netflix?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the whole thing in one day.
You watched the whole series in one day?
Yeah, me and my girl watched the whole thing in one day.
The question everyone's asking, do you think that Stephen Avery's guilty?
Yeah, he's guilty. Have you seen this guy?
You think he's guilty based on his appearance?
Yeah, watching the whole thing, no shot of a doubt this guy is guilty. Have you seen it?
Yeah, but why do you think he's guilty?
I mean, come on, take a look at this guy. He's like a fucking retard.
Do you think his nephew is also guilty?
And no shot of a doubt, he's guilty too. Dumb.
So you think that they're guilty just because they're stupid?
No, not only that they're stupid. Come on, those type of guys don't look like they get no type of... So you know they're guilty.
So you're saying just because she's an attractive girl that you think for sure they did it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Them type of guys get no type of...
He said when he got out of jail...
Yeah.
That women owed him now. That he was in jail sexually frustrated for 19 years, and that women owed him now.
So maybe he was okay when he went into jail, but he turned bad while he was in there.
Yeah.
No, I don't
think he was okay when he went in either, because he threw a cat in a fire.
Listen. let me tell you something, okay? And I say this to all parents, and I say this to all people. A child that hurts animals,
sociopath.
Like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right, Jeffrey Dahmer. You've got a sign of something bad to come.
Dean Strang and Jerry Buting are with us. The prosecutor says the filmmakers purposely left out key facts in this documentary, including evidence that Avery's DNA was found under the hood of Teresa Halbech's car. Why do you think they left that evidence out, Dean?
The movie gives a very lavish 3 hours plus to one trial. The trial went over 200 hours.
Yeah.
And I guess, if the prosecutor and the police are really secure in the convictions they obtained, I've wondered why they've sounded so insecure about a movie that necessarily couldn't run 200 hours.
But in the case of Teresa Halbach, we've learned, too, that he called her cell phone 3 times on the day that she was murdered. Why was that left out of this series? That's important information, I would think.
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, they try to make, the state now is trying to make that a lot of these pieces that weren't in the movie more sinister than they really were. It's nonsense to say that large parts of the state's case were left out. With regard to this, for instance, also left out was the fact that he called and made an appointment to the office. If he had her cell phone number and he was trying to lure her, why would you call the office and create a paper trail? You would just call her directly, and no one would ever know that she had come there. Instead, he goes through the office.
And just remind people, how did they know each other?
She had been at the Avery salvage yard, I don't know, 5 or 6 other times to take pictures of other vehicles that they were selling. And in this instance, it was his sister's vehicle. And so his sister's name was left as the person on the account for whose car was being sold. But the address was Avery Road. And
she said, I'm going to see the Avery brothers.
Yes, and so she knew where she was going. There was nothing sinister or unexpected about how that was arranged.
Mm-hmm. How do you explain the other thing they're raising is that DNA was found on the victim's hood? It's interesting that DNA exonerated him in the other case, and now the DNA is being used in this case to possibly incriminate him in this crime.
Well, first of all, the prosecutor has said that sweat DNA, quote unquote, sweat DNA is found on the hood, and there's no such thing as sweat DNA or perspiration DNA. It's just DNA. Where it comes from, they can't tell.
It's transferred from something that may or may not have been from him.
Right. Are you all convinced of his innocence? Are both of you convinced of his innocence?
I'm not convinced of his guilt. I'm not at all convinced of his guilt. Never have been, and not today.
That's not quite the same thing. So you're saying there is some doubt in your mind.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. And if it was okay to convict people on maybes, I wouldn't be worried about this, but it's not.
Your team says that law enforcement may have planted evidence on Avery. What do you think they planted, and what proof do you have? Well, I think the documentary covers that pretty well.
Yeah, the blood. There's a vial of blood they had from the guy, so they could exonerate him from the rape.
Yep.
And they're saying that someone put a syringe in the cops.
There's
put
a
syringe
needle hole on top of it.
right,
So the 6 or 7
and sprayed blood all over to make him guilty.
Small area.
In this woman who was killed in her car.
Yes.
The key, which by the way did not have her house keys or her keys to her studio or
And
anything.
didn't have her DNA on
They
it.
definitely
Did not have
planted
her
the key,
DNA
by
on
the
it.
way.
The evidence that the bones had clearly been moved. They were found, part of them in a burn barrel over behind the Bobby Dassey residence about 2
I didn't know that. So the bones had been moved, or maybe I did know it, but I've forgotten. But so if he burned the bones, he then moved them behind his house.
But he had them in different buckets and stuff.
God.
So basically, though, they're saying if they're
though,
saying the cops set it up, that means that the cops know, or they found the body somewhere else. That means.
Listen. These are filthy people. I mean, they have a junkyard. It's filthy. It's
Hey, what's the matter with people who own junkyards?
no. Fred Sanford was great, but you remember how cluttered his place was, and it looks like Sanford and Son's junkyard. I mean, and his house is very cluttered. They found a drop of blood, and then they went off into the shop where they tied her up and raped her and cut her throat, and they found a drop of blood.
Yeah.
And then they went into her car, and they found a drop of blood, which makes everybody think, well, they took a needle full of blood from the sample they had over at the police station.
Sure.
That obviously the sample had been violated.
Yeah.
And they dropped a little bit of blood here and there. And the key was how, and they took over this guy's house for 8 days, 9 days,
something like that. And
that's unheard of. And then on like the 5th day, they found the key,
and it was just laying in the middle of the floor,
laying in the middle of the road. In the middle of the room? Yeah. How do we miss this for 5 days? It's right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a key with no DNA on it.
Wow.
So she touches the key every day.
Right.
There's no DNA at all on it.
That's crazy.
I don't know. What do
Fred
you guys
Sanford never raped anyone.
Jeremy, hello.
Hello. Yeah. Hey, man, Kyle, love you. Love your show.
You know, first of all, let me just say this. You talk about Fred Sanford. Why would you say they didn't rape anybody? Red Fox.
He didn't.
You know, he was friends with DJ Love Cheese's mom.
He was?
Man, she was with all the brothers.
Apparently, apparently, our technical producer, his mother knew every old black actor.
There was a lot of chitlins and hog maws at the DJ Love Cheese house back in the day.
She smelled like Ripple.
She did. Sham Pipple.
Sham Pipple, and then he would suck on her. Anyway, where
Little
was I?
Love, she's wearing George Wallace's Kangol hat.
You know what? When I first heard about Bill Cosby, I think like all of you, I thought, wait a minute. A black guy from Philadelphia, a rapist? Huh, I don't think so. Nope. Let's go to Jeremy. Jeremy, Making a Murderer. What do you think?
Well, I think they should let the guy win his $23 million or whatever he sued him for, and then, lock him up for the rest of his life.
He actually gave up the right to win that money by accepting a $400,000 payout.
Chad,
to
hello.
pay for his lawyers
Smart.
for this case.
Smart. Chad, hello. $32 million or $400,000.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Mancow, love you. Love your show.
Hey, brother.
Hey, I was just wanting to talk about that movie that kind of thing with the cops is going on everywhere around this country.
I believe that. No, I believe that. I do believe that. You mean wrongfully arresting people? Absolutely. Hang on. We'll be back.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Chicago's classic rock station. The Loop. A Cumulus station. The Loop. WLUP FM. Chicago.
Mary?
Know what happened to me?
Somebody hit you in the face with a shovel. Did they full on?
No.
Wait a minute. Were you born that way?
No, I wasn't. Never mind being silly about it. My purse, I snagged my purse, or either it got cut and I lost my change purse. It either got lost or stolen. It had $7 in it. I came to you to tell you, but you weren't there. Anybody at the
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a minute, Mary. What? You lost what?
My change purse.
Oh, my God!
Purse got cut. I don't know if I
Can you describe it? Maybe somebody's seen it.
Hey, Mary, do you have HBO on, or what is that? What is the Crypt Keeper yelling in the background? What is that god-awful sound?
That's my mother.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
Kathy, I'd like to be your dog.
Oh, yeah?
I would.
Really?
Lick peanut butter off you. I told you about that. I had that dog. I told you about that story, right? When I had the dog.
What happened?
My house got broken into, but I had my German Shepherd with me all night.
Uh-huh.
This is when I lived in college.
Okay.
And when I woke up, everybody in the house was dead.
What?
Except for me.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the lights were out. I was looking around.
Uh-huh.
My German Shepherd kept licking my hand, and everybody was dead in the house, and then I found a note the next morning. You know what it said?
What did it say?
Humans can lick, too.
Oh, my God.
The killer had been licking my hand.
Oh, my God.
This song, number one on this day, 1967. And I think it's a great song.
It creeps me out.
I'm just mad about saffron. Well, saffron's mad about me.
Kim Johnson coming up. She won Dancing with the Stars. She's got a 14-day plan to, where's Alan here? This fat ass needs this more than any of us.
He's taking his shots.
Cute man.
Sugar.
By the way, it's just what I just filled the urinal with. Quite right, yeah.
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Hey, Kim, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
So wonderful to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
So, you know, everybody called him Fat One, Joey Fat One from NSYNC. Did you help him get skinny?
Joey Fatone.
Right.
Joey Fatone. He called himself that one, so...
By the way, he was the sexiest of NSYNC. Am I right?
He's attractive.
What?
He really was.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Nobody liked him.
My
He
big
hit
fat
on your
Greek
wife
wedding.
at
Oh,
White
no.
Star.
What?
He hit on your wife at White Star.
He did hit on my wife,
Yeah,
big time.
at the NSYNC concert.
Kathy, you know something?
This
You
was
have
like 15 years ago.
You have kind of a personality I would describe like Lori Dan-like. You have a Lori Dan personality.
Who's Lori Dan?
You'd like her. She's a lot like you.
I'll Google her.
Yeah, no, don't. 5, 6, 7, 8, diet. Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. Okay. What is the 14-day plan, Kim Johnson?
Hello? Sorry.
What is the 14-day plan, Kim Johnson?
The 14-day plan. Well, this has been so exciting. I can't believe I'm actually an author. I've got a book. It's so cool. You see Dancing with the Stars, you see all the celebrities transform themselves like Joey Fatone, as he did on Dancing with the Stars. And it's exercise. It's also about, diet. So you have to come up with this 14-day plan. It means let's, dance. So this is about getting started doing it. So it's like a simple, easy way to remember how to eat well. And
5 servings of protein, 6 colors of the rainbow, 7 anti-inflammatory foods, 8 glasses of water a day.
Of water. That's right.
5,
Cool.
6, 7, 8. Kim Johnson, the book is out. And by the way, will you please tell Robert the Mancow said hey?
I will.
He's an old friend of mine.
We love Robert
I used to work for Robert, and he's a very, very close family friend, and he'll remember the Mancow, one of our favorite sharks on Shark
tell,
Tank.
Judith Regan, we said hello as well.
Oh, Judith is my girl.
Yeah,
she
tell
did.
Mark Cuban we also...
She.
What?
I don't know any of these.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this a Judith Regan? Oh,
yes.
Judith is your publisher?
That's Judith. Thought
I
that
had
you
sex
might
with Judith
enjoy
on her
Kim
desk.
the
Kim.
Yes.
I had sex with Judith Regan on her desk over at HarperCollins.
What?
Oh, she was incredible.
Damn.
No, I wish. I love Judith. Oh, she's the most... She did my book. She did the Mancow book, guys. Yeah. All right, Kim, I'll read your book, but you got to read my book.
I will. If Judith did it, I'm going to read it.
That's right.
Sure.
Dad, Dames, Demons, and a Dwarf. And if your book does as well as mine, you'll have a New York Times bestseller, kid. Good luck to you. Yeah.
Now, I was wondering if when she suggests plans to Robert, if he says, I'm out.
Yeah. When you tell Robert what you want to do, does he say, I'm out? Okay, I'm out.
Probably not.
No, he doesn't say. No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. You know something, and I swear they show clips of the show, and this kid is getting better and better looking.
Oh my God,
Robert! No,
so
listen.
hot.
No, I don't know if he's hot.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
But if you have a girlfriend that looks like this, you shape up.
Oh, yeah. In a hurry.
No, Robert's like completely changed his looks.
Yes.
Well, now you know why. And do you know who used this 5, 6, 7, 8 diet? Joey Fatone.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's right. Isn't that right, Joey? Joey, sing to me. Sing. Yes. Hey, look who walked in. Goonie.
Hey, Mancow.
Bye. Get out of here.
Come on, honey, sing with me. Bye.
Don McLean beat his wife, allegedly.
Sing with me.
Nope.
What? You can't sing the song that I wrote?
I'm not singing your stupid song.
Come on, sing with me. Bye, Miss...
No! Stupid Shut the up.
Oh, so you don't want to sing my song, huh?
No, I'm not singing your... Ouch!
Oh, fine. Here you go. How about this?
Ow! Ow! Stop!
Yeah, how about a little of this?
Why? No! Ow! Ow! Oh, that's my... Stop!
Bye, Miss... American Pie! Come on, honey, sing along. Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Live from the deadliest city in North America. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
He's going to be at City Winery?
January 27th.
January 27th? Coming up here.
Have you ever seen a less imposing man in a mugshot? He looks so limp in that mugshot.
He wrote Vincent in American Pie. I mean, this guy's awesome. Starry, Starry Night. Do you know that song?
No.
Starry, Starry Night. And that's all I know, but I really like some of his music. I mean, come on. Woodstock, what's up?
Yes, hi.
Love your work with Snoopy.
Love your show.
They don't let her talk on the shows, but she has a beautiful voice. Hi, Woodstock. Talk to me. What do you want to say about making a murderer?
Well, first I want to say hi to my cousin Kathy, if I can.
Oh, hey, Kathy. It's your...
Hi.
Hi, it's Marianti.
Hi, Marianti. How are you? It's been so long.
It's me, Auntie.
I know.
Yeah, it's a nice kid.
Oh, it's me, Auntie there.
Happy Name's Day to your son.
Thank you so
Yesterday
very
was
much.
Happy Name's Day. That's a Greek thing, right?
Yeah, it was St.
Name's
Thomas's Day yesterday.
What, your stepson's name is Monday?
Thomas.
It's Tuesday.
Thanasi.
Tuesday. You didn't show up yesterday because of MLK Day. Why didn't you show up yesterday, Al? MLK Day. Why
I'm
didn't you
black.
show up? Yeah. Okay. But
Why did you show up?
But you think we should have had to work?
Absolutely.
What is her name?
How the hell do white
What is
people
her
get
name?
Martin Luther
Maria
King Day
or
off?
Marianti.
Hey, I worked
Hang on.
yesterday.
What?
I worked.
Good.
That's great.
You're supposed to work.
The one guy that worked was the mentally challenged
buddy.
guy.
You should work too, buddy.
What?
What?
He thinks
I also
MLK's a
work, too.
sandwich.
I would take a Monday off for Jared Fogle Day.
Eric.
I'd take a Monday off for anything.
Yeah.
Eric. Don't you
guys,
think
love
she
you,
has a
love the show.
Lori Dan personality?
I Googled Lori Dan.
Wow.
Don't you think Kathy has kind of a Lori Dan personality?
I have the personality of a murderer.
Wow.
Eric, hello. I mean, before that. Eric, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Love
buddy,
the
talking to
show.
you. Talk to me. What's up, man?
I got the answer for the mystery movie.
Give it to me.
It's Die Hard.
Die Hard is right. The greatest movie of all time. Alan Rickman, the bad guy from the movie, just dead. Glenn Frey has died. We'll play some of his hits coming up here. Are you ready for Ronda Rousey, the actress? She's doing everything she can not to fight again. African Americans boycotting the Oscars. Your thoughts? Call us.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
The American Breed lead singer. Do we have the song in yet?
Yes.
Okay, you think you don't know American Breed? The lead singer died, the guy that sung this song? I didn't know it was by American Breed, I got to be honest with you, but here it is, and you'll know who it is. And we want to talk more. You hang on, and Mike, you hang on as well, okay? We're coming back to you. Okay, you ready? You want to hear American Breed? The guy that sang this song just died?
Sure.
Yeah, you ready?
Let's hear it.
Hold on, you'll know it. And one of the founding members of Mott the Hoople has died, a band Bowie created. There you go. Hey, by the way, this is kind of the evil. This is behind the scenes. This is, stupid things that we talk about when you people can't hear, as opposed to the stupid stuff we talk about when you can hear.
Yeah, so just imagine.
Abe the Chameleon and I were having a conversation. If you had a choice, all of the Eagles except Joe Walsh, die in a plane crash, okay? All of them. Leonard Skinner style, or David Bowie lives.
Bye, Eagles. Fly away, Eagles. Fly away. Fly away, Eagles.
See you, Eagles. Just kidding.
See David Bowie pop his hand up from the dirt.
Like Carrie.
Sports headlines coming up.
Bulls play a King Day matinee in Motown.
What's that girl's name? Hold on a second. What's your name, ma'am?
Marianti.
Marianti. Okay.
It's my grandmother's name.
Yeah, you're all
Marianti.
close and everything. When's
Happy
the last
Name's
time
Day.
you saw Marianti?
Happy Name's Day, Marianti.
2 years ago?
Happy
2
Name's Day,
years ago.
Marianti.
Well, she lives far.
Do you
Happy
know
Name's Day to your son, Thomas.
every single Greek person in Chicago? It's crazy.
A piece of souvlaki.
Yeah, hey, Marianti, you girls get together later and have souvlaki.
Salata, octopus, gyros. I'll start inside the pita, potatoes and some shrimp, and a hunk of baklava. And how about a cheeseburger and a large Pepsi? Calamari, kalamata, olives, and Greek salad covered in tzatziki. You know you want souvlaki.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm trying to talk to somebody. My husband is about 96 years old.
Uh-huh.
And when he died, I plan to bring him down there to y'all.
Uh-huh.
And we just want to make sure that his casket is comfortable. And we want to bring him down there and let him try out some caskets and see which one that'll look nice on him.
Okay, you all just want to come in and look at them?
No, I want him to, he wants to lay in them. And see which one feels the best to him, because he's going to be down there for a long time.
Okay, now who am I speaking with?
Bernice Williams.
Miss Williams?
Yes.
Okay, he can't lay on Miss Williams, but we can let him look at him.
Well, why he can't lay in him? Because, see, he got to get something that he's comfortable with.
Okay, well, if you want to come down and look at some, and maybe he can put his hand on them and feel them and see what they feel
Well, what
like.
they feel like?
Well, most of them have springs in them.
No, I don't want him to bounce up out of there, because, see, when them aunts come in from out of town and they get to rocking that casket and he bounce up out of there, oh, no, you going to run folks out the church.
Kathy, I'm telling you, she's going crazier.
Yeah.
Got kind of a Lori Dan personality. It's really the way
She
it is.
does.
Why are you saying that about me?
You just, I'm just,
I'm going crazy like a murderer?
I didn't say, what?
Yeah, she should.
Yeah. Hello.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Hello. She should
Hello?
what? She should what? You just said,
I'm sorry.
You just
Are
said,
you
yeah.
talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Robert De Niro. You just, you just said, yeah, she should. What were you saying? What were you talking? What was the answer?
I'm
What was the
telling
question?
you that my client who's coming in knows to come right into my office.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
Yes. I think you should come see me, too.
Well, I'd like to come see you.
You're not bad.
Do you have an ass
It'll be
like this?
unethical.
Is she are you her niece?
No, she's my first cousin.
Okay, do you have an ass like your cousin?
We look alike, yes.
I love your cousin's ass, by the
damn.
way. It runs in the family. Do all Greek girls have an ass that
Ooh,
great?
they got fat asses.
Rub your ass on the phone so we can tell.
Listening! Do you have those Greek
Greek
hips?
people are just beautiful to begin with.
Oh, well, they're the best. You know something? This is rude. We're embarrassing Kathy.
I know, this is my family.
I
It's
know,
not like
that's
this is
not
just
right.
Some random listener.
Okay? You know, this isn't just somebody that called
polite.
up from Woodstock.
It's Marianthi.
Marianthi.
Happy Name's Day.
Happy Name's Day. It's so important.
It is important.
And just think, guys, they're going to celebrate Easter this year, 2 years from now.
That's right, because we're on the right calendar.
Yeah, yeah.
Are there more than one person on names days, or is it just one name per
No,
day?
there's multiple saints.
'Cause I was gonna say, are
sometimes,
there
but
only-
they're like sub-saints
Okay.
sometimes.
We'll be back with Greek Names Day talk in just a minute. But first, we want to make sure that every single listener tunes out. Keep going, guys.
So are there only 365 names to celebrate?
What can I do for you, Mary?
Well, okay, it's Mariante, and what I
sorry.
wanted, I had to give my opinion about the Stephen Avery case.
Yes.
So the only reason why I watched this to begin with was because everybody was talking about it, and
Me too.
I just had to find out.
Me too.
So this is the deal. I believe in police corruption. I believe it's all over the place. I don't necessarily believe that he's completely innocent, but after you see the interviews with his nephew, who is already he has a cognitive deficit. It's apparent.
He's real stupid.
Okay, well, a cognitive deficit. And so because of that, I'm concerned because you see the police feeding him the information.
Absolutely.
That literally put Steven where he is right now. He wouldn't be where he is right now.
And all he wanted to do was watch WrestleMania.
I want to get back to that ass.
Kind of like you.
Is she as hot as you?
Yeah, she should rub it up on the phone. So
She's
we can
hotter.
talk. Why doesn't Kathy will rub her ass
Let me
on
ask
the
you
phone.
something. Let me ask you something.
Rub her ass on the
Are you
phone
single?
and we can
Are you
compare.
single? Are you single?
Myself,
yes. Yeah, that's not good.
What'd she say?
Good answer.
Because I want to.
Oh,
I
you
want
need an even playing field.
Yeah, I want another.
Yeah.
I want another. If I'm going to fool around, she's got to
She
be
could
married.
get a little clingy.
Well, I don't want her. I don't want her to talk. I want her to have some skin in the game.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Interesting. Making a murderer. I think Avery did it, but I also think the cops are pretty crappy. I know, hard to believe that the cops are crappy in a small town near Madison, Wisconsin.
Richard Mahler sat through 6 weeks of the Avery trial, seeing every scrap of evidence presented. Tonight, he says, had he not been excused for a family emergency, the outcome might have been different. For Richard Mahler, there are simply too many issues with the Avery trial to ignore.
I would have voted not guilty.
Mahler's removal from the jury meant he'd have no say on close to 2 months' worth of evidence and 4 hours of jury room deliberations that he claims included talks of vote trading.
That sounds about right with what was happening on the jury before we wrapped it up for the first day.
He says he didn't know it then, but by his account, one of the jurors was related to a Manitowoc County Sheriff's deputy.
When we got into the jury room, the father of the Manitowoc County Sheriff deputy sat there with his arms folded and says he's guilty as all hell.
They believe that Stephen was framed by law enforcement.
And Mahler apparently isn't alone. On NBC's Today Show this morning, the filmmakers behind Making a Murderer claiming another juror tells them Avery deserves a new trial far away from Wisconsin.
This person feels relieved that they got it off their chest, and I talked to this person and they're scared.
Claims that are sure to fuel an already heated debate across the state and country.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, man, Cal? Love your show.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah. I just wanted to talk about the Avery case.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the last caller, what she was saying with his nephew, how the police were not only feeding him information, but the guy who was working for his lawyer, he sat down with him, and when he wrote down his opinion, what actually happened.
Yeah, they forced that guy. They kept pushing it on him.
And they made him say what he wanted to. That was his own lawyer.
Yep.
And that's the state that's appointing you that lawyer.
And how
So
about the
that's not
prosecutor?
just-
How about the prosecutor that was a real smug scumbag? He's ruined. This is Tabloid Tuesday. Glenn Frey has died of the Eagles. You know more of his music than you think, or maybe not. Ronda Rousey, is she done, Al? Is she done fighting? She just wants to act, doesn't she?
She's not done, but she's taking her sweet-ass time.
Hey, I have a technical question for you. Maybe you can answer it in sports research and come back to me. But can an atheist quarterback throw a Hail Mary? Don McLean, the guy that gave us American Pie, one of the great songs of all time, did he beat up his wife? African Americans boycotting the Oscars. What do you think? Al, you're not going to the Oscars, right?
Hell no, I'm
All right.
boycotting.
And right now we're talking about the truth of Making of a Murderer. This 10-hour series on Netflix that has everybody of Hollywood talking. A lot of our Mancow listeners talking as well. Rob, hello.
Hi, Mancow. Love your show. Thanks for taking my call.
What's up, pal?
Well, last night after Glenn Frey died, I started thinking about rock stars who were younger than David Bowie but older than Glenn Frey, and I called it the Bowie Frey Zone. Includes a lot of famous names. Includes Elton John. Includes 3 members of the Eagles, 3 members of Fleetwood Mac, both Hall and Oates. And so I put together a spreadsheet. I don't know why, but there's a spreadsheet of ones who are older than Bowie and are still alive, ones who are in between Bowie and Frey, and ones who are younger than Frey but are still like 65 years old.
By the way, when I was 5 years old, when I was 5 years old, that was in the early 1980s.
Yes.
We used to make jokes. What's Jesus getting for his birthday? Keith Richards. Okay. How is Keith Richards still alive, guys? Is anyone paying attention to this?
Yeah. How's the drummer still alive? Charlie Watts. He looks like from Chuck E. Cheese. He looks like the drummer of Showbiz Pizza.
I spent significant time with him during the Voodoo Lounge tour. Okay, Charlie Watts.
Yeah.
He is a corpse. That was 94,
Yeah.
95.
Wow.
No, it was 94. He was dead then. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but he gets on the drums now, and he's solid as a rock still. He carries that band.
Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks, Chip. Charlie Watts carries the
He
Stones.
doesn't carry anything.
Are you out of your
They
mind?
have 2 other drummers on stage with it.
They're done.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the covers weekend was just incredible.
Hey,
but
not a bad idea.
But
Under the covers.
I would
weekend.
like to suggest that the Loop do a Winter of Death weekend.
Winter is coming.
This has been the Winter of Death. Everybody in our format is dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Can I give you a plug for my blog so people can go and check out the spreadsheet if they want?
You know what? I want to talk. Yes, you can, but I want you to hang on a minute. I'm going to make you work for it just a little bit, okay? We got another chance for you to win some stuff. Traffic coming up shortly with Kathy the Greek. Al Roker Jr. Is going to have your sports. American Pie singer Don McLean arrested in Maine for assault. He also got he got another citation. He evidently his Chevy at the Levee had expired plates. Yeah. Dolly Parton's 70 today.
Wow.
And I like Dolly a lot. She's going to spend her day like every day, trying not to fall over. El Chapo's lawyers say he can't get a fair trial in the United States. You know why? Because he's a bloodthirsty, drug-dealing murderer.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, add El Chapo to the list of people that wish they never met Sean Penn.
Yep.
Oh, did you see that interview? David Bowie is #1, so thank you, America.
Nice. Yes.
Thank you for not buying his last 15 CDs. Finally, #1. Yeah. Paula Dean is 69 today, Al. 69.
Man.
She celebrated yesterday. You know why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
You want to take her mind off MLK Day.
Yeah.
This was the #1 song. Oh, no, wait a minute. This was not the #1 song.
What is that?
In 1978, but it inspired the #1 song in 1978. Whose theme song is this? That's the bonus question. By the way, this little bonus question will get you Black Sabbath tickets.
Hell yeah!
Hell
yeah! Hell yeah! I hail you, brother! Hell yeah! Sabbath!
Theme is this?
Hell yeah!
Call now and win!
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast day? Call the show and win free stuff if you got the Stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Whose theme is this? Call us and get Black Sabbath tickets.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Joe, hello.
Hey, man, I love your show.
Hey, dude.
Is it Wizard of Oz?
No, sir, but I appreciate you calling, and thanks for listening there in Downers Grove, which reminds me, that's what I need, some Downers. What are my favorite Downers there, Brentwood? What are my favorite Downers? What do I like? Downers, what do I like?
I'm thinking of the Downers.
Valiums.
Yeah,
Vicodin.
Tramadol, dumbass. Have you ever heard of that? Percocet.
It's a painkiller.
What?
Yep. It's a painkiller now.
Okay,
Not a
so
downer.
what do I like? What are my favorite
Xanax,
pills?
True and all.
Valium.
Huh? Valium is a favorite.
Xanax.
Quaaludes.
Xanax is incredible.
It really is.
The Xanax bars. I can't get Xanny bars. I used to be able to get them like pass.
Some new study about how it's really horrible for you and you might die from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need some Xanax. Tom, hello. I'm so high-strung. Seriously.
Hey, love your show.
Seriously. You know what? I'll tell you how strung I am, okay? Lori Dan. I mean, Kathy the Greek. Let me tell you how...
That is rude.
You are a banjo, and I am a Stradivarius, okay? I am high-strung, sister.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Tom, hello.
Hey, how you doing? Love your show, Mancow.
Hey, by the way, hang on a second. Everyone heard her joking about me following her to the bathroom and having sex, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody heard that.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
I just want to... What?
No, I wasn't
hysterical. No, I just want this tape for evidence.
Okay.
Because the next
Let's
time,
get Avery's lawyers on this.
The next time...
It'll come true.
The next time you go to pinch a stinky, I'm going to be there. Wow.
There's DNA in the bathroom. Under Mancow's fingernails.
Don't flush.
There's ass DNA.
Greek women do have it. You know, I'll tell you.
Ooh, they got fat ass.
I used to think, J-Lo had a kind of a great ass, and then I went to Puerto Rico. Every girl has a J-Lo ass.
In the gift shop at the airport is J-Lo.
How about Brazil?
Ridiculous.
I went to Brazil, and all I got was a T-shirt and AIDS. Brazil is filthy, man. You don't want to go to Brazil.
I don't want to go anywhere except Vegas.
You heard about the woman from here that went swimming in Brazil, and there's stink apples all around her. Human poo everywhere. I'm hearing whatever Brazil used to be. I've never been to Brazil. I've traveled the world.
Yeah.
Never been to Brazil.
Right.
I like their big Jesus statue, but I want to tell you, everybody is saying dangerous and filthy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing awful things.
When Rio beat Chicago
Don't
for
tell
the
me it's
Olympics,
not fixed. Don't tell me it's not. The
the
fix
first
was
thing that came
nuts.
to my mind is all Rio has is intravenous drugs and chicks with dinks.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what they do have that I find interesting. Chicks with dinks.
No one's perfect.
You know what? I'll tell you who got me into that. Kendra's husband.
Hank Basket. What's his name? Hank Basket?
Kendra's husband.
Yeah.
Kendra's husband.
Yep. That was a good weekend, huh?
Kendra's husband.
Hey!
Oh, man.
Didn't you and Bruce Jenner go to a Cubs game together?
I don't know who Bruce Jenner is. Oh, I used to know Bruce Jenner.
Right.
I know Caitlyn Jenner. I'm sorry.
Are
they the same person? Tom, what's up, man?
Hey, I got the answer to your trivia question there.
Come on. Jaws. No, sir, but thank you for listening. Palos Heights, what do you think? Ryan.
Is it Conan the Barbarian?
Ryan, no. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Brad, what do you think?
Hey, Mancow. Morning. Love you, little show, man.
Thank you, man.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is not right, but thank you so much for listening. Let's go to Crete. Let's say hi to Bruce.
Hey, Mancow. Love your show, man. Long-time listener.
Thank you, brother.
My answer is Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. You know what, Crete? Let me tell you something. If I had a subdivision, if I was a builder, you know what I'd call it? Apollo.
Wait, is it a Rocky joke?
That's a real stretch. It was an Apollo.
Yeah. I don't care. Apollo Creed
joke.
Oh, Creed. I thought you were making a Karate Kid joke. Sorry.
Creed joke.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. See, that's high level when it takes you
Man,
guys
not
to figure
bad.
out. That just proves
Really think about
the
it.
very smart people, the Bill Samies of the world,
Mancow's a
laughing
sophisticated
hysterically.
comedian.
That's sophistication there. That really
Yeah,
is.
it really is.
I made a joke out of the Crete. Let's go to Ryan. Ryan, hello.
Mancow, love your show.
Thank you, brother.
Jack the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Love the movie. One of my favorites. No, sir. But thank you. Let's go to Greenwood. Greenwood, hello.
Hi, Mancow. Love you. Love the show. Love you, crew.
Thank you, man.
How you doing?
Love you too.
I'm doing good. I think it's Fantasia.
Fantasia. No, sir. Thank you, though. Whose theme is this?
Hooray for Hollywood, where you're
Felicia Rashad, that condescending... Excuse me, we're talking about Professor Bill Cosby, my friend, who I get a lot of residuals from. He is not a racist. And now Jada Pinkett Smith and Sean Penn on 60 Minutes, this holier-than-now Hollywood attitude that just makes me want to punch whoever it is. Listen to Jada Pinkett Smith.
Hi, today is Martin Luther King's birthday. And I can't help but ask the question, is it time that people of color recognize how much power, influence that we have amassed, that we no longer need to ask to be invited anywhere? Begging for acknowledgement or even asking diminishes dignity and diminishes
Diminishes dignity.
power.
Diminishes
And we
power.
are a dignified people.
They're a dignified people.
And let's not forget it.
She's boycotting the Oscars
on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah,
a day like a guy who actually, really had real problems.
And the Reverend Martin Luther King, a great man of God and a great Christian and one of my heroes. Guys, I want to tell you, it's 8:45. Well, Al, I don't know. I watch the BETs and I don't see white people win.
Sam Smith won.
Oh, that's
at
great.
The BETs, and
that's good.
He's Caucasian.
Should we just give awards to every color of and then make sure straight and gay people also get awards?
I think the point that she's trying to make is that movies should be produced with people of color. That's where the issue is, and it isn't who gets the awards; it's the movies that they choose to produce.
African Americans are what percentage of our population now? 13%.
12% yesterday.
Okay, are they represented?
13% yesterday. Now Catherine downgraded us to 12.
Okay, are they represented in TV and movies? Turn on your TV.
In television, I agree they are.
In
but
movies,
in film,
no.
They're really not.
As a matter of fact,
guys. I mean, did anyone see Straight Outta Compton's? Who's the guy? Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone see his comments? He goes, "Who cares?" I thought the Compton movie was going to get an Oscar.
Right. A lot of
he goes,
people
"We did this for the Ride Along tour or whatever."
Well, they don't want another 3-6 Mafia to happen. They don't want accidentally, like when those rappers won Best Song. They don't want that to happen.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yes,
right?
exactly. The last thing they want is, and the winner is Straight Outta Compton.
You know what,
They
guys?
don't want that.
Well, sure,
you know
that
what?
makes sense.
And I'll tell you, if we're going to do this, I, for once, would like to see somebody that's Jewish and maybe a homosexual win. Okay?
I'd like to see Greeks win.
Yeah, I would.
Hey,
and what about people with one leg? Why are there more people with one leg? Is it possible this year that the people that voted thought the best actors were the best actors?
But the people that voted, 94% of the
people that voted were white.
And then the president of the Academy, people are saying,
so wait a minute.
2% of the voters for the Academy are black.
So wait a minute.
2%.
So how many should be black?
It should represent the population of the United States.
Why? No, it's the Oscars. Why? You earn to be in the Oscars. You earn it.
You do, but that's
these
the
are
point.
industry people.
I think that's the point that she's trying to make.
So who should be let in?
Should be produced.
Who should they just let in people because they're black? Should people be nominated just because they're black, or should it be based on talent?
No, I don't think that's.
And are you saying that all the people that vote in Hollywood and liberal Hollywood are racist? Is that what we're saying? Give me a break, guys. Everything's agenda driven. Should Chris Rock? They're saying Chris Rock should not do it. Should he quit?
No, and he thinks it's ridiculous. He's making jokes about it.
Dre Di Matteo is 44 today.
She's on Shades of Blue on NBC now.
Yeah. Adriano on The Sopranos. Ooh. Stephen Baldwin, who's been on this program, his daughter is dating Justin Bieber.
Well.
Yeah, he says they're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he wishes.
So I said to him on the phone, good to know, and then I went on with my Taco Bell order.
She's Bieber's friend.
Yeah.
But she thinks he's her boyfriend, probably.
I was playing yesterday. I refused. I've always hated board games. I called them board, B-O-R-E-D games. And my kids wanted to play Monopoly yesterday.
Oh, my God,
on my
it's the
day
worst.
off.
It's the worst.
It's the worst game. God, I hate that game.
Ending.
It's the worst if you don't get Boardwalk and Park Place.
So they started at 6 p.m. last night. I went to bed at 10, and they were still playing. The kids don't have school today. It's like, are you serious?
Wait, they eliminated you? You got taken out before them? You suck.
Brother, I refuse to play.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to play. I love my kids. I don't love them enough to play Monopoly, apparently. I just hate that game. And the worst was Risk. I think my brothers and my father started a game of Risk that didn't finish. It took years. And the game of Life?
Yeah, it's my
That
favorite.
game's awesome.
I love Life.
Like the spinner.
I was so good at it as a kid. What happened?
This is Mancow.
All right, I'm the Mancow, and I'm going to play this music again. Hold on a second. Peter, are you there?
I'm here.
Naperville, the most swingin'est town in North America.
That's right.
You sleep with all your buddies' wives?
Well, I don't live in Naperville. I work in Naperville.
Oh,
that's a good time because then you could.
What do you do in Naperville?
Yeah, all the husbands are at work.
Yeah, eating sachet.
What do you do? What do you do?
I troll for Naperville women.
He what?
I troll for Naperville women.
You troll for Naperville
That's your
women?
job?
No.
We have a joke. Hold on a second. What the hell? He's breaking into cars.
Wait, I didn't hear that You do what, dog?
Hold on a second.
I look for those Naperville women.
Dude, I didn't realize we had a professional comedian. Hysterical.
He said for a job, dog. His actual job is looking for Naperville women.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, what can I do for you, Peter?
I'm looking to take a shot at the bonus question.
Please.
I'm looking at Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire. No, sir. No, sir. Whose theme is this? It inspired the #1 song on this day, 1978. Hey, you want to finance a new home or refinance what you got? You got to call Hochberg.
Hochberg?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's a man. His name is David. David Hochberg.
Like Madonna, just
Oh,
Hochberg.
his bear, he was out camping one time and the bear was bigger, so he ran like a crazy man up a tree.
You wouldn't run from a bear.
No, I would not. Coming up, what the audience thinks I would do with that bear if it tried to rape me in the movie The Revenant.
Unprintable.
And what if Leonardo's sex partner in Titanic was the bear instead of that fat girl? Huh? Instead of Kate Winslet. What man in this room would have given her the one thing that floated? He met her the day before.
Yeah. There's nothing that's that good.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have this picture that they drew of you. Goodbye. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's her going underneath the water.
Okay.
Lori Dan. I mean Kathy the
sound
Greek.
Wait, you just ruined the movie for me.
Lori Dan.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No.
Oh, man.
That's actually the only scene I've seen, actually.
You've
Yeah.
never seen it?
No. You want to watch it sometime?
You're lucky. Whose theme is this? It's not Chariots of Fire, Peter the comedian. Steve.
Yes.
What do you think?
What do I think? That's the Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, sir. Why are you yelling?
Hey, Mancow, this is Tyler the Phone Boy, and I'm
Hey,
out
buddy.
on the street, and since Leonardo DiCaprio got the kicked out of him in this new movie, The Revenant, I'm out here asking people, who do you think would win in a fight? A bear or all-American badass Mancow Muller?
Is that even a serious question? We all know Mancow would whoop the out of that bear.
Mancow, no question.
Oh, he'd beat the out of the bear.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Mancow Muller or a bear?
Mancow Muller. You for real?
Yes.
Well, Mancow always has guns and stuff, so I feel like Mancow would just shoot the out of the bear, so Mancow would probably win.
Mancow. So you've seen the movie The Revenant?
Yeah, I loved it.
Leonardo DiCaprio gets his ass kicked by a bear.
Hell yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah, it was kinda hard to watch.
If Mancow Muller, American badass, was fighting a bear, who would win?
Mancow, hands down.
Yes.
And you've seen the movie. You saw how brutal that bear fight was.
Yep. You got that right. Yep.
I don't even think a bear could break your skin.
Celine Dion, there's a rumor going around that she's going to sing at her husband's funeral. I hope not. Celine Dion lost her husband and then her brother 2 days later.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
But she has like 11
She's got
other
like
brothers
13
and sisters,
siblings,
so
so
whatever.
Yeah,
When
still.
I met him when I was a sophomore in high school.
I always found her, just personally, I found her relationship with that guy, that old guy that met her when she was 12.
Why was she with him, I wonder? He
was
wasn't
a
rich.
He was a
she had all
manager.
the money.
I'll explain it all to you later.
He didn't have money.
The same reason a 20-year-old girl this weekend asked me to have sex with her. And and she was telling me how beautiful our babies would be. That's not too
Why
terrifying.
is she still with him, then I should say? She should have dumped him like Mariah Carey dumped Tommy Mottola immediately after she made money.
Okay, can we please go on?
Yeah, sorry.
What would it be like, I wonder, if that bear that raped Leonardo DiCaprio towards the beginning of The Revenant had co-starred in Titanic?
Give me your hand. Now close your eyes. Go on. Step up. Now hold on to the railing. Keep your eyes closed. Don't peek. Step onto the rail. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes closed. Do you trust me? Well, do you? All right. Open your eyes. You see that? You're flying. You're flying. You're
Over all that's good and holy in this world. Oh, dear God. Would somebody please stop this thing?
You thought the Apollo Crete joke was bad. You're listening to What If the Bear from The Revenant and co-starred with Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. Enjoy. And thank you. Thank you.
Bravo!
Thank you. Yes. I can't stop thinking about that cousin of yours who told me she had you told me she had a better ass than you and she's better looking than you.
She got a fatter ass.
And she's single.
That's right.
And what's her name?
Marianthi.
Marianthi. Wow.
She got a fat ass. She lives far away, right?
Yeah, she lives really far.
Yeah, well, perfect.
She lives in Greece.
Joe, hello. You and I, when we have sex, we're going to use grease.
That's no problem.
Yeah. Let's go to...
For a change?
Let's go to
We
John,
always use it
hello.
when we do our pose downs anyway. And then
we don't need
wrestle.
grease as long as we have.
pose down, then we wrestle, and then...
What's up, John?
Get to action.
Who would be the top?
Mancow.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's
Are you kidding?
I don't
I'm not
know.
gay.
I have a body built to be a bottom.
John, hello.
Save that term.
I do. You can save it. I'll say it again.
I really just want to go home.
Mancow's built to be a top. I'm built to be a bottom. Body-wise.
I just want to go home. I just want to go home. 8 o'clock.
What voice is that you're doing?
That's the Abe voice.
Oh, what? Thought it was a new character.
Can you imagine? Oh, my kids are home today.
Oops.
It doesn't work.
Wait a minute, they get 2 days off from Martin Luther King?
Yep, we really care about
Your
black people
white
in North
kids
Shore.
get 2 days off from Martin Luther King?
Wilmette, it's penance for not having any African Americans in Wilmette. The 2 that are there get 2 days off. Yeah. So it's
a day off for everyone that's at the school.
I love Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., and I love his message, which is we don't judge people based on skin color, but on character. Imagine if that's how Jada Pinkett Smith thought. Imagine if that's how Al Sharpton thought. Imagine if that's how Jesse Jackass thought. Imagine if that's how Calypso Louis Farrakhan artist felt. Imagine if that's how Spike Lee felt. Character, not skin color. And I want to tell you something. Eddie Redmayne is one of the finest human beings that I've ever met.
Yep.
No, I don't have any idea. Just...
Is that like the palest person you could think of?
No, Eddie Redmayne. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't seen the movie. But, wait a minute. Oh, so this young twink dresses up like a woman? Yeah, Hollywood will give him an Oscar. I mean, you know.
Yep.
Right.
Could be anybody. Eddie Redmayne. I mean, come on.
See, they should have made him a Dia movie or a Big Mama's House movie last year. Then that could have gotten nominated.
Yep. For me, if it has Tyler Perry before it, seriously, I don't know why they're doing Pride and Prejudice with zombies. I'd prefer it just by Tyler Perry. If you're going to take a classic, let him do it.
There you go.
Thank you, Al. See? Where's Johnny? John?
Who's Johnny?
Yeah, hello?
I don't know.
Hello?
I don't know who Johnny is. Johnny?
Yeah, hello?
Is this Johnny? Wait a minute, Johnny, who are you?
I'm asking for the... I have the answer for the MrT theme song.
I didn't mean to throw you off by that incredible question, which was, who are you?
Oh, Jonathan.
What's your story, Jonathan? We want to get to know you a little bit here.
Well, I'm just calling to finally win the Black Sabbath ticket.
Are you serious? Dude, you can't tell me who you are? Can't tell me a little bit about you?
Sure, yeah. I'm a guy who just came from third shift, and...
I took a massive shift earlier myself.
Well, I did too, so...
It was my third.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, I ate at Maple and Ash yesterday. Maybe the best hamburger I've had ever.
Oh, nice.
You ever been to Maple and Ash?
No, not yet.
Across from Carmine's?
Oh, hey.
Like next door to Velvet Taco. Have you been to Velvet Taco yet?
I have, yeah.
What do you think of that?
It was okay.
When I hear those two words together, Velvet and Taco,
yeah,
I think of
erotic.
you. I don't know why. Oh, is it erotic to you too?
Yeah, Velvet Taco.
Hey, Mancow.
What?
Can I talk to Jonathan for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
Yep.
Were you at Hydrate last night?
Put
no.
that away. Don't do that in here.
Johnny.
Put that away.
Were you in Glory Hole number 7 in the men's bathroom?
I didn't mean to throw him off with asking who he is, you know? That's all I said. Who's Johnny, he said. Who's Johnny? Who's Johnny? Hey, Johnny.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you think the answer is?
It's Star Trek.
No. Who's Johnny? Who's Johnny? Come on.
Oh, I love famous lady Greek fat ass.
Kathy's cousin.
Cleopatra.
Oh, she got a Macedonian ass.
Famous Greek asses.
I'd like to go all Mark Anthony on that.
Betty White.
Betty White from Oak Park, Illinois. Oh, I'd like to break that old ass.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, since you've been gone, Kelly Clarkson got a big, fat, Greek, disgusting ass. Oh, and I like it.
Maria Menounos.
Oh, Maria Menounos. Oh, she got that extra booty.
Ariana Huffington.
Oh, Ariana Huffington. I'd like to huff paint and get a whiff of that ass.
Oh.
She got a big, fat Anthony ass.
Olympia Dukakis.
Oh, Olympia Dukak ass.
Oh.
I'd like to stroke my Oscar and look at her. Oh.
Rita Wilson.
Oh, Rita Wilson. Oh, she got that gum booty. That's Tom Hanks' wife.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, Jennifer Aniston. I'd like to make friends with that ass.
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. Oh, I wonder if she got a scar on her Greek ass, too.
Mancow Radio's Kathy the Greek.
Oh, Kathy the Greek. Oh, she got a fat ass.
Yes.
Oh, she got a bulbous backside.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she got a double wide derriere. Oh, she got a humongous Angus.
Yes.
Oh, she got a bodacious booty. Oh, she got Titanic tucker. Oh, she got a massive backdoor gene muncher. Oh, she got a side-by-side dumpster. Oh, she got a tremendous toilet. Oh, she got a large stink loaf dispenser. Oh, she got elephantitis in the butt. Oh, she got a superior C. She got 2 big hands.
Larry the Cable Guy, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a Dodge on a 12-inch lift, so every time I pull into somewhere, there's always one of them truck heads that always wants to come up and talk to me about my truck, right?
Right.
So I had this guy come up to me at 7-Eleven. He's like, hey, is that a Dodge? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I had one of them once. I had to get rid of it. Cost me a fortune. It sprung a leak. The bottom fell out. Blew a rod. Good ride, though. And it kind of pissed me off a little because he was kind of dissing my truck. But I think most fellas are like me. We take our trucks pretty personal, kind of like the women we date. I don't think most rednecks would have the cojones to walk up to somebody at 7-Eleven and go, what do you got there? Big boob blonde? I used to have one of them one time. I had to get rid of her, though. Some bitch cost me a fortune. Her bottom fell out. She sprung a leak. Good ride, though.
Anything else, Larry the Cable Guy?
Get her done.
Where you're terrific.
A lot of people so upset about the total lack of diversity by the Oscar nominations. So much so, Spike Lee and Jada Pinkett Smith announced they will be boycotting this year's Oscars. They're not going to go. After hearing about it, Vin Diesel said, hey, I boycott the Oscars every year.
Try your luck. You might be Donald Duck. Hooray for Hollywood.
All right, Big Goonie, you ready? Butterfinger.
Butterfinger?
All right, Goonie, hold on. Here, eat this.
Nom, 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 nom.
Butterfinger?
Finger?
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
His acting is... What an actor, man.
Bravo. Bravo, Mr. Goody.
Not since Barney Rubble have we seen an actor that great. Black Sabbath tickets, if you can name... Wait a minute, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Turd, here comes the turd.
Turd, what's up, man?
Hey, Mancow, how you doing? What's going on, bud?
Doing a radio show, man.
Bro, Mancow, you were talking about game night. You know, you got at the house?
Oh, I hate that show game night, and I hate when we do board games at my house, yes.
Right, well, what we do is, you seen that pie in the face game?
No, pie in the
I've
face.
seen that.
What's that all
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
I'd
you
like to
know,
play that with you, Kathy.
You turn the handle, and then you get hit in the face like with a pie.
No,
Well,
I don't know that.
What we do is we put dog poop on it. And we sit around the table, and trust me, when you lose, you lose. We call it the poop-eating grin game. And I also need some of those hairy razors. You sent me like 3 of them?
Yes, I did send him Harry's Razors. HARRYS.com, yes.
My wife is going through them left and right. It's like shaving a porcupine. I'm telling you.
I want to play Pie in the Face later with you, Kathy. Sounds like fun. Is that really a real game?
Now I would die for a piece of your pie.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. Chicago's classic rock station. Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Okay. It's a 8:15 right now. We have Black Sabbath tickets. If you can tell us whose theme this is, we give you Long Grove. I dig that area. Miles, hello. Is that where the Chatterbox is? Is that in Long Grove?
They got the confectionery thing there, the candy. Long Grove confectionery.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Ain't not bad now.
Does anybody know if the Chatterbox is there? That's what I call my wife because she talks even when we're never mind.
Snap.
Oh, there's an echo. Miles, hello. She had twins. Hello.
Hello.
Chatterbox.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Miles.
Yeah, love your show, man.
It is in Long Grove.
And
What's up,
I love
brother?
you too, crew.
Yeah. Hey, what's
330
up?
Old McHenry Road.
Yeah, that's where I go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Old historic town. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. You already sent me last year to a show. You gave me 2 tickets to the Don Henley show, and I was just flabbergasted to be able to go.
So that was a great show, huh?
It was a wonderful time. I took my mom. She's actually the same age as Don Henley this year, and it was a fabulous experience. So thank you very much.
His mother.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
Yeah. He was flabbergasted too to go.
You guys got to understand something. Do you understand that I don't listen like I should because I'm always thinking? And explain to people how many buttons I have here.
At least
3.
30.
You're like the DJ in Wayne's World, too.
People don't realize how much I have going on here, and I'm controlling everybody's mic and all the music, all the sound effects, everything you hear, the phone calls, the lighting, the heating and air conditioning here in the studio.
Right.
And so when he said I went to Don Henley, I took somebody, and I'm thinking, well, for a ticket like that at the Chicago Theater, I bet you got laid. And then he says with my mom, but I'm still waiting to talk.
Right.
I don't listen. I'm just waiting for the next.
Right.
I have 2 modes. It's either talking or waiting to talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you get laid? and then I hear. I took my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you what an asshole I feel like right now. I feel so awful. You don't make fun of someone's mom. You don't do that.
I was trying to set you up there.
Well, if you
with
want
your mom?
If you want to set me up with someone.
You're like Johnny Carson, sir.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Anyway, I was just going to throw out a guess for this.
Well, I hope you win. I hope you win again. What do you think?
Making any good TV show guesses for 1978, like The Incredible Hulk and stuff like that. But I was going to guess Superman.
No, sir. But thank you. And say hey to your mom. Let's go to Christine. Christine, hello.
16.
Hi.
Hey, what do you think?
Love your show.
Thank you, Christine.
I think it's Michael Meyer.
That's a good guess. You're awesome. You're beautiful. I like you. Downers Grove, hello. What do you think?
She's wrong.
Yes, she's
Man,
right.
I love your show.
Christine, 16. Yeah, what do you think?
Frankenstein.
No, that's a great guess. It is very similar to Frankenstein, actually. Steve, hello. What do you think?
Mancow, love your show.
Hey, buddy.
Thinking American Pie.
American Pie. No, sir. It's a good guess, being that the guy that did American Pie is in the news today for beating, we believe, up his wife, some say, allegedly. American Pie. Bye, Miss American Pie. Let's go to Chuck. Chuck, what do you think?
Love your show, Mancow.
Thank you, brother.
I want to say Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
No. Let's go to Tony from Cicero. Tony, what do you think?
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, is that the theme to Mancow's Mom Smokes My Pole?
Damn! You don't make fun of people's mother! That's outrageous! You son of a bitch! How dare you!
Is he right? Was that the right answer?
No, it was not the right answer.
No,
you son of a...
I don't usually say things like this to girls my age, but when I saw you coming out of school that day I knew, I've got to have you. I've got
How great is that? Kiss, Christine.
Great
Are you ready for
pedophilia song.
Ronda Rousey, the actress? Glenn Frey, the Eagles, has died. We'll do a salute to him coming up. Don American Pie McClain, did he beat up his wife? African Americans boycotting the Oscars. Do you care? When people are mad all the time about everything, do you get to a point where
you don't care
no matter what? I mean, just everybody's so fake offended all the time by everything.
Like Amy Schumer, who rips on people on stage all the time. Some kid took
That
a picture
was unbelievable.
with her. He took a picture with her and he said,
do you know the story?
Yeah, I know the story.
So I
the
spent
kid
the
was
night with-
17.
Yeah, he said, I spent the night with Amy Schumer. I'm sure I'm not the first guy to say that. She got all offended on Twitter.
Yeah, but he's 17 and he's a new critic. She taught him a lesson.
But she makes fun of the Kardashians all the time, all
So
kinds of women
what?
on stage.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
Wait.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. He said, I spent the night with Amy Schumer. I'm probably not the first guy to say that.
Right.
And she said, she's going to make a stand, and you can't slut shame, and we've got to stop slut shaming in America and all this.
When her whole act is about being a slut.
Yeah, train wreck. Hello.
All she talks about is how she weighs 160 pounds and
So,
she can have sex with all these
can't
guys.
he can't make a joke.
I think, Blue Oyster Cult, inspired by Godzilla, wrote Godzilla. Hey, Fred.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, man?
Lansing, Illinois.
You a big fan of this program?
Yes, I am.
Good. I want Mancow Militia of Love members to win. Good job. Call us and let us know what you thought of the show, okay? Sports headlines coming up. Al, what do you got?
Bulls play a King Day matinee in Motown.
Hey, you remember last year we gave away that green monster car,
Yes.
Godzilla?
Yep.
God, that's cool.
Cool.
So cool. It takes 2.5 pounds of grapes to make a bottle of wine. So, in other words, it takes 2.5 pounds of grapes to make dinner for Daddy every night. Kids, please be quiet. Daddy's got to get up very early. Please. 8:26, The Loop. Sports headlines coming up. New phone scam coming up.
Katzenberger Entertainment with Stu.
Hey, Stu, this is... I called in response to the ad you put in.
Right. Well, let me tell you about what we got going on.
Okay.
The name of the film is called Escape from Hollywood.
Uh-huh.
It's an action thriller starring Bruce and some others. But ordinarily, we don't run ads. But we had a tragic
Glad
turn of
we
events.
bleeped
The
Bruce
guy
Willis.
was originally cast to play this taxi
That's a
driver.
government fine.
He's in intensive care in the hospital.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got hit in the head by a hubcap.
By a hubcap? Wow.
I guess airplanes, they don't have locking hubcaps.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I guess they don't have thieves trying to swipe them off when the planes are trying to taxi for takeoff.
No, I guess not.
Yeah. Well, listen, our director's in. I'm just going to put you through to talk to him. Is that okay?
The director of the movie, Escape from Hollywood.
His name is James Robert Hatcher.
Okay.
Casting
just
call
call
here.
him Jim Bob.
You can call him Jim Bob?
Yeah, this guy, he's being touted as the next Steven Spielman. I mean, he took first place at that Rain Dance Festival a couple of years ago.
The Rain Dance
The Sundance Festival?
He's really talented. I just wanted to warn you ahead of time. He's in a wheelchair and he's got a speech impediment.
Okay.
Yeah, he stutters all over the place, but I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay.
Can you hold for a second?
I sure can.
Okay.
A young actor trying to get a gig.
Hello.
Yes, my name's...
Who is this?
That's me?
Oh, are you an actor?
I am.
Oh, you want to be in my movie?
Mr. T just walked in.
I'd like to hear about it, yes.
Pause it.
Yeah, well, listen, first of all...
Yes, Coca-Cola jumpsuit.
Happy New Year, man.
Nice.
Happy New Year.
Love this guy.
Oh, I love you, man, because a brother to get up on 5 degrees to come see a white guy.
It's unbelievable.
Right. How you doing, brother?
It's unbelievable.
How you doing, brother?
Mr. T just walked
How you doing,
in.
my dear? Bless
Love
you,
Mr.
bless
T.
you. A sister, all right.
He would have loved
brother?
my Creed
Bless you,
joke
bless you.
earlier.
How you doing, brother? Likewise, man.
That's Chips Enough from the band Enough's Enough. Simon Kirk from Bad Company. That's Mr. T.
Beautiful.
That's the guy.
Okay, let me get my little.
No, put him right here. Stay right here. What do you got, Mr. T? You got Mr. T in my pants?
Yeah, I got that. I got put my keys there.
Yeah.
Right here, yeah. And I got my Bible and I got my oh man, I got a lot of stuff.
No.
I'm working on a new sermon for my next time I at a church, you know. So, yeah, but I'm so happy to see you, man.
What's going on? I want to get to the dirty stuff right away.
Well, I don't have no dirt in my life. I took a shower this morning in the bath.
There you go. I want to know what's going on.
I got clean underwear.
The last time I saw you had a girl, you didn't have a girl. What's going on with are you still with the girl that you were kind of with last time or not? Where are you at?
Always because behind every great man, there's a woman.
Yeah.
It might be a secretary, it might be
have
his
a woman
mother,
now?
it might be somebody else. But no, I have a lady in my life,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Got to have that, you know, because I go crazy.
Why do you have a
hurt
towel?
somebody.
Why do you have a towel around your neck?
Well, I got a towel because I've been training. I'm getting ready.
Yeah!
You see, I'm
punching.
getting ready for my next commercial, you know.
What's your next commercial?
It's Fuse Iced Tea. See my, it's from Coca-Cola. Let me see the back right there.
He's in good shape.
Wait.
Drink that.
Huh?
He's looking good.
And see my fields on the shirt right now.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the website so you can go see it.
Wait. Mr. T, hang on a second.
All right.
Okay.
Boy, 5
Calm
degrees
down.
for a black man.
Calm
man.
down, brother. Calm down. He's, by the way, his shirt, just so you know, and if you haven't seen it, and he's going to give you the website. Have you seen the ad with his face on a butterfly?
Yes.
Oh, man.
No, I haven't.
It's hysterical.
Oh, man.
Funny.
T, what's the website?
The
Mr.
website
T.
is
your CD book?
FUZEBEV. That's for FuseBev.com.
FuseBev.com. FuzeBev.com.
As a matter of fact, hey man, I'll give you two DVDs, and also in that DVD, it's my you can Google Mr. T Fairfield Inn, because I work for Fairfield Inn.
Nice.
You got to see that one, man.
Do they know you? Do they know you took their towel to go running today?
No, this is my house towel, you know, my house towel, because I don't believe in scarves, you know. I believe in a towel, you know, because I'm constantly training. See, I'm getting ready for the next commercial. I've trimmed down, lean, mean, 219. I'm the same weight I was 30-something years ago when I fought Rocky Balboa.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
You got to
Nice.
give us a growl. Give us a... Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
All right.
Wait a minute.
All right.
There you go.
Yes.
Mr. T in my pocket. My kids love it. My kids love that.
Oh, I got a bag full of them. You know, I want to pass them out, be nice to people, you know. Oh, man, I'm feeling good, man. When I was driving in, you know, I see your picture on the billboard. I said, I got to call my buddy Mancow. And your people called me, and that was good, man. Because... you know I love you, brother.
Well, I love you too,
I
man.
really love you, you know.
I love you.
A lot of people trying to get me. I said, no, I ain't got time for that jibber jabber. Nice. I'm going to see my man. I'm going to see my man, Mancow, and that's it. You know, that's it. That's it because we have a real relationship. It was 10 years ago, me and you went up to Indiana and went to the church.
Oh, that's right.
You drove and whatnot, and I was in
Muncie's
the
church,
pastor, and we just talked about God, talked about the family, talked about good stuff, not no silly, stupid stuff. You know so that I built a relationship, so we got foundation.
You know something, Mr. T? Silly and stupid is my business.
Yeah, yes.
But I do think about it often because it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter to me, and it matters to you, but it doesn't matter what people believe. Because every single person will know the truth at some point.
Exactly.
They're all going to know the truth.
Exactly. Sooner or later, you know. Yes, sirree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's real. See you later.
Yes.
It's real, by the way. You're going to hell.
Definitely. They're going to find out too late.
It's real.
You know.
You're going to heaven. Oh, shoot.
How about purgatory?
Great. I don't believe in purgatory.
Okay.
But if there is purgatory, it was my time working over at the WLS building. Thank God we don't ever have to go back to that hellhole.
No, we're going back there in like 3 weeks.
Oh, God.
Thank you for the water, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
it's not from Flint.
Mr. T.
Yes, That's right.
Mr. T.
Yes, sir.
I never know what you met my daughters and they got a kick out of it.
Yes.
I never know. They're 10 years old. I never know what they're going to like. I have no. I really like the Marx Brothers. They love that.
Right.
They like the Stooges. Mm-hmm. But they didn't like Popeye.
Oh, I can understand.
They didn't like Speed Racer.
I can understand.
Okay. They didn't like Rambo.
I can understand that too.
The Exorcist, it scared them.
Oh yeah, scared
No,
me.
I wouldn't let my kids see Exorcist.
Yeah.
But they fell in love, and I showed them because of you. So we started at 3, and then we went back. But for some reason, they love the Rocky movies. Little kids. And I noticed everybody, even Creed, the new movie, everybody coming out punching. I left every Rocky movie punching. You want to go run, you want to drink eggs.
Definitely.
And correct, just because it's so hot right now, this movie Creed, and they're already working on Creed 2.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be the promoter in Rocky 5, correct?
No.
I heard that was written for you.
No. Somebody they just make believe because Clubber can't switch from being Clubber Lane to a promoter. It don't work like that. Always gonna be a rumor, man, Kyle.
Why? Don't tell me he hasn't come back to you over and over.
No. See, my character is so powerful. If I'm not fighting him, Clubber just ain't gonna hang around. You gotta think of the character of Clubber Lane. You see, here I wanted to fight. You remember in Rocky 3 when Creed came in my corner, I still remember my line. I said, get out of here. I don't want no has-bit messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off. I said, come on, Creed. That's why they got the name. I said, come on, Creed, jump. Just like a chicken, you better run. So, no, my character,
nobody compares to you.
Yeah, my character couldn't be no promoter. Clubber is Clubber. It's just like Muhammad Ali. He couldn't switch from wanting to fight Sonny Liston to be some promoting something. It's not real. Clubber Angle, he want to fight Rocky and he want to fight Creed. He ain't no promoter.
Why not? Couldn't Clubber have a gym? Couldn't Clubber be a sports commentator?
Nah.
He could have a son to fight Creed.
No.
Couldn't you have a son that would fight Creed?
No, that'll demean his character. See, once there's only one Clubber, there's only one B.A., there's only one Mr. T.
Okay, but wait a minute, Mr. T. How about this?
See, sometimes people try to stretch more. Mr. T don't work like that.
Would you listen to my
I'm sorry.
Would you listen to my multi-million-dollar idea? How about this? They're in Philly, okay, and all of a sudden a butterfly shows up with your head. Butterfly character.
No. Clubber Lang is just so awesome. He's Clubber or nothing else. Just like I'm B.A. or nothing. I'm Mr. T or nothing. See, I don't act. I react. You know what I mean? See, other guys got to pretend to be somebody.
You are a force.
I'm Mr. T every day.
You are a force.
I don't do love scenes. I don't do all that romantic drama stuff, whatnot. I'm Mr. T. Shut up, fool. Sit down. Get out my way. That's
Mr.
me.
T.
You know what I mean?
Mr. T.
I'm typecast to the max. You know what I mean?
Mr.
I'm
T.
tough. I'm rough. I love children. Don't mess with me because I'll break your neck.
And you love your mother.
Ooh,
and you love God. Listen,
ooh.
Mr. T, you and I went out to eat the last time we were together, and somebody said, I forget what it was, and I've tried to tell the story, I forget, but it was something like, hey, T, take a picture or something, like they're ordering you around.
Yeah.
And I forget what you said to him.
I think it was sort of, I said, first of all, Mr. T, I said, first of all, I think it was probably one of them hoity-toity guys thought he was, in the business and whatnot. See, I demand respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I told the guy, I said, no, I said, what about please? Because that's what I tell the kids in the hood.
Yeah.
I tell them, say please and thank you and whatnot. So I'm going to let some jerk guy with a suit, something this here,
You said something, if I remember right, you said something like, hey, you is not my name.
Exactly.
First name is Mr., middle name is... No, first name is Mr.
First name Mr. Middle name is that period. Last name is T.
Yeah,
That's definitely.
Yeah.
I just straighten them up. I say you don't boss me around. I say that's the like. You ask. If I'm telling kids to be gentle and pleasing, you just ain't gonna ooh man. I was hollering in the collar. That's why I wear T-shirts so I can cool off. Man. Whoo, let me see that. Yeah, first name Mr. Yeah.
First name Mr. Middle name period. Last name.
Yeah. Gotta tell people that, cost me $600 to change my name.
Wait, is that your legal name, Mr. T now?
Yeah. Yes. I'm sure you my driver's license.
Oh, thank God.
That's
we didn't believe him. We believe you.
No, I want to see the driver's license.
You want to see it?
That's awesome. Yeah. And my American Express card. Mr. T ain't one of them
Cheese,
rappers, brother.
Can I tell you one of my favorite movie lines also involves
Here's
Mr.
my
T?
driver's license.
More
Mr.
T, cereal, please, Pee-wee.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Let me see what it got me weighing as. Got my birthday. Oh, it expires. Let me see. Oh, it's all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got 19. All right, wait. Where's my weight at? All right, yeah. Wait, 61226. That was an old picture. All right, pass it around. All right, that's my driver's license. I ain't no jerk.
Your driver's license says Mr. T.
Yeah,
He's
Mr. T.
T.
my credit card. This ain't no jerk.
See, because
this ain't no joke.
My license says Jeffrey Lipschitz, which is my real name.
Signed, Mr. T.
Pass that around. Never leave home without it. I got my American Express. I got my American Express.
The first letter of his license number is a T.
I got my American Express card, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
American never leave home without it. I'm not no rapper.
The signature on his card.
My passport is Mr. T.
I can't believe Jesse White let this go through.
My passport is Mr. T.
I do, absolutely.
And Mancow, let me tell you something else.
Look at the signature on his.
Let me tell you something else.
His card is a T.
Mancow.
His signature is a T.
Mancow.
Yes.
Even the IRS addressed me as Mr. T. Yes. That is my name. It's not a joke. Matter of fact, sure, I explained to people. Sure, a lot of people know I wasn't born Mr. T. But sometimes they want to be cute, try to call me the other name. I say, if you want to be disrespectful, you can call me that.
Wait a minute, you were born in 1919? I'm sorry, that's the
Mr. T is my name, So like I said, and that's it. People that can't call me that, I only respond to Mr. T. You can try to be cute and try to call me the name. But used to, I told a guy the other day, I said, that's equivalent as calling Muhammad Ali its other name. If I tell you my name is Mr. T, what's the problem? Why you can't call me that? I'm going to address you. If you tell me to call you Susie, I'm going to call you Susie. If you tell me to call me Mac, I'm going to call you Mac.
I want you to call me Susie. I want you to call me Susie.
Or if you want me to call me you Susie, I'll call you Susie. Out of respect. But like I said, Mr. T is my name.
It says your eyes are brown. What I would have put there is hypnotizing.
Yeah, it is, because I put the stare on you.
Oh, God, no, don't do that.
Definitely.
Hey, Mr. T.
Yes, sir.
Weren't you upset that in the movie Creed, they say that Apollo won that fight at the end of Rocky III? Why would they give that information now and ruin it for all of us who loved Rocky III?
No, I don't get into that. You know me, because it's only a movie. It's fun.
But they fought at the end of part 3 and we didn't know who won.
The greatest.
Forever.
Hey, how many movies is it now? Seven movies. They're working on the 8th. Wait a minute.
3.
No, nobody comes close.
1 and 3.
We agree on this.
1 and 3.
He's the best.
1 and 3. And Creed is a nice thing, but he didn't fight Rocky. You got to get in there and mix it up with Rocky, So and I tell people, Mancow, here's what makes it so great. I'm the only guy who lost and still won.
He's going insane.
I ain't no fool. My mother told me, she said, son, don't chop off the hand that feeds you. As a matter of fact, when they was auditioning, they told me it's okay. He said, okay, Mr. T, you win the first one, you lose the second one. I said, I got no problem with that. Some guys, he offered the role for the guy to try it out. It was a real fighter. Yeah. But his ego wouldn't let him lose in the movie. How stupid is that?
Wow.
Man.
You knocked him out, too.
Huh?
You knocked him out.
Hey,
sick.
Guys. Mason the Line Dixon, Tommy Gunn. Okay, need I go on?
Yeah.
You think it's easy being the bad guy in a Rocky movie? He did it. He did it,
no,
brother.
There's no one better than Mr.
The best
T.
ever.
No, see, let me tell you
one of my favorite movie characters.
And another thing about the role.
Oh, wait,
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
T. No, just because I got to rush to break, I want to say something else. Did you see the A-Team movie?
Ooh, don't waste your
With
money.
Rampage Jackson?
Don't waste your money. We pity the movie. We pity the producers. We pity everybody involved in that. How stupid. They thought they can get a black guy, put a mohawk on him, and think he going to be Mr. T. Are you crazy? Are you out your mind?
Mr. T, I don't know personally what you think of the man as an actor, but you have to admit, Dwight Schultz, Screaming Mad Murdoch.
Oh, that's my buddy.
Was a great actor.
Yeah,
he acted his ass off on that silly little show. George Papard,
no,
Dirk Benedict,
those
and
good
Mr.
guys.
T.
I love those guys.
Oh, and that girl in there was so cute.
I love it because I tell people, see, the members of the A-Team, we would never be on the A-list. And the A-list people could never be on the A-Team.
There is no A-Team without
T. And that because there's no I in team. But there's a T in team.
Hey!
Somebody stop me. Oh, boy. Man, God.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do? 2016. What do I have to do? They're filming Creed 2. Let's get you in it.
No. Mr. T.
Something happened with you and Stallone.
No, man.
Something happened.
No, man. You see, I'm doing Fuse, Ice-T. I'm doing Mr. Guarantee for Fairfield Inn. See, if my name was Mr. Ara, it wouldn't work. I'm with Ice. I said Coca-Cola. Right. I said, how can you sell iced tea without Mr. T? And then the commercial, when you Google Mr. T and Fairfield Inn, their slogan is, we give you 100% guarantee. So if my name was Mr. R, wouldn't they get that? So instead of saying first name Mr., middle name period, last name T, first name Mr., middle name period, last name Mr. Guarantee. So that's my job, to go around to all the Fairfield Inns and make sure the customers and the guests is get the 100%. So that's my job. I'm having the time of my life. I promote stuff. I promote Fuse iced tea through Coca-Cola. Hey, man, can't get no bigger than that. Remember, I used to work with Snickers. Oh, that's what I do. I'm having fun, man. I don't need to do no movie. I do 2 commercials
Movies
a year.
are
I'm
drag, man.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. You know, I'm getting ready. I'm training now. I'm getting ready to do the next commercial for Iced Tea Fuse, and then getting ready to do the next one for Fairfield Inn. Man, see, Fairfield, that's a hotel. We got a place to stay.
Tell me you're getting paid every time you say Fairfield.
Who?
Okay,
I ain't no fool, man.
All right, I want to make sure.
Yeah, man. So let the other guys do all the movies.
Would you like if we
Did
just
you see
gave
it, brother? Did it pop up?
No, I'm wondering who owns MrT-shirts.com.
Oh, well, that guy, he's paying me. Oh,
Okay.
my people's talking to him
I was
already.
just about to buy it right now.
Oh, yeah, my people's talking to him already. Yes. Yeah, I'm just happy. So, no, man, I appreciate a lot of people say, hey, Mr. T, when you do a movie, what is it? I say, man, check me out on
Mr. T.
On the Fuse Iced Tea.
Listen, Mr. T.
Check me out on the Fairfield Inn.
Can I call you Mr. Iced Tea?
Yes, no, Iced Tea is another brother.
Okay. No, listen.
But I like Iced Tea, I know him.
Abe the Chameleon and I,
Yes,
and he
all right.
can do anyone's voice, and wait till you hear his impression of you.
All right.
He's going to be playing you, and I'm going to be...
All right, so you want me to sit back and watch?
Yeah, for 2 weeks we've worked on a scene.
Okay, all right,
here
go
we
ahead.
go.
Okay.
Brilliant. All right, well, no, now you're ready to go into tea? I want you to get into your...
Okay, let me get ready.
You know, just act like act like the hair on the sides of your head is gone. Okay.
Okay.
The opposite of what I had before I went to Dr. Kraft or Dr.
Yates.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
All right, I'm listening.
You ready? Here we go. He's going to be Mr. T. I'm going to be the announcer. We've been working on this for 2 weeks. So we knew you were coming in.
Okay.
Hold on. I got to get into character.
Okay. Why you doing that? I'm gonna be reading my Bible.
No. Stanislavski. Lee Strasberg. Come to me. Okay, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Any predictions for the fight?
Pain.
Huh? Mr. T?
He's not very
walking
happy
away.
about
Mr. T? Mr. T?
Yes, sir, Mancow.
And? Huh? Hey? Huh?
Was that it?
You're listening to Mancow. 97.9 The Loop welcomes AC/DC back to Chicago February 17th. Submit your dream set list now at WLUP.com. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time board op with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
He can talk. It's unbelievable.
A great message.
Drug-free, too.
Hey,
yes.
Do you want to, how would you like to take over this show?
No, I wouldn't because
no, listen,
I have respect for you.
When I'm gone.
So I'm going to be a guest host?
Yeah.
I could do that. I could do that. Yeah.
And I want to get you out at James McDonald's place. I think he would love you.
Yeah, well, see, that's why. What did I say when I come in?
Harvest.
And I come in, I said I'm working on my next sermon. So when the church called me, I'm ready. I don't want to say,
What's the next one on?
Uh-huh.
What's the next one on?
I don't know the title yet. I'm working on it. I'm going to pick through it.
Mancow Muller, we got to save him from hell. How about that?
No, but you remember my last one was the Midnight Revival.
And
Paul
Father's
and
Day.
Silas
Father's
in
Day.
jail.
Father's Day.
Yes,
what a great message.
Yes.
We saw him. Oh, God, all of you guys were there with us.
No, and I appreciate y'all being there.
And how about Jim Peterick? I got him to go.
Yep.
Who wrote Eye of the Tiger.
Right, Eye of the Tiger. That was super.
Jim Peterick, formerly of Survivor.
Yep.
Okay. I've got to say that. I gave everybody on my Christmas list Harry's razors. Do you use an electric razor, or what kind of razor you use?
No, I don't do. I just I was going to try to say something, but it wasn't been right. I was going to say I use a little trim. But they got the Clippers trimmer edge, the T edge. The T edge,
Harry's razors are great.
Yeah, no, because I did my mohawk. Let me show y'all my mohawk right quick. I don't show it to everybody, It's still there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's cold outside.
Mr. T. Listen.
See, I don't show it for free, See, I show it on the commercials and whatnot. I ain't no fool.
T. Now listen, if I buy you a Harry's razor, I would love to set you up with it. Seriously, will you try it on your head?
No, if they pay me for using it.
No, I'm going to give it to you as a gift.
But I ain't going to use it if they ain't paying me.
No, you don't have to tell people. Just try it.
No,
out
you don't have to
for
try
yourself.
it. I just want you to try it. You'll love it. It's the best straight razor I've ever had.
But you see, I don't shave my head unless I'm doing.
Well, I don't see you doing ads for toilet paper. I hope you use toilet paper.
You good, man, Cal. You good. I can't. I ain't got no comeback for you, man.
He doesn't use toilet paper.
I ain't got no comeback for you, man. Yeah.
Mr. T, coming up, I want you to talk to our sportscaster. That's Al Roker Jr. He's gotten so chubby now that he has to lean forward. His wife comes in with a wiffle ball bat with a sock on it. He's too chubby to wipe now. I want you to get him in shape.
Well, I take him along the lakefront, me and him run a little bit. You know,
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Like
let me get half a block.
You know his man, Cal. I said we'll run a little bit.
I'm just saying, not everybody has Coca-Cola, Mr. T, Rocky III movie. Not everybody's getting A-Team residuals. Did you have fun with Shatner here in the studio last time?
Oh, man, that was the greatest, man. You know, if
Captain
I had time,
Kirk and Mr. T in the studio.
If I had time, I would have took that ride with him. Oh, man, I would have took that ride with him if I had time.
Dolly Parton is having a birthday today. She's 70.
Wow, I love Dolly Parton.
You know what I bet?
I mean, I love it in a respectful way.
Yeah, I bet her party's going to be a huge bust.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
There's Mancow. There's my buddy.
5 minutes until 9 o'clock. I'm the Mancow, Mr. T. Mr. T, where in Chicago are you hanging out now?
Well, I really don't hang out. You know, brothers don't like that word hanging.
Oh.
You know, we see a lot of that in Mississippi.
Okay.
You know, burning and stuff, you know.
But
what I do when I'm home, here's what I do when I'm home. First, I go to my church. My home church is Cosmopolitan Reverend Henry Hardy. I've been a member of that church since 1977. You know,
wonderful.
He teaches me, preaches me, and whatever. And then after that, I got a lot of relatives. I got a lot of people claiming they my relatives. I'm sure they're not. They just think because they're black, they'll say, "Mr. T, I'm your cousin." Yeah, I say, okay, I'll give them a couple bucks, you know. But but that's why I go to a couple schools, speak to the kids. I go to the neighborhoods, try to inspire the kids, tell them you don't have to do drugs, you don't have to rob and steal and stuff like that, you know. And I visited a hospital too, you know. Those are things. But I don't. My mother told me don't grandstand. Matter of fact, I do want to mention that, you know, I want to say, you know, God bless all the brothers and sisters at the Pacific Garden Mission, you know, the homeless shelter, because I've been going there too. But I don't like the grandstand, but I want to give them hope, you know.
Mr. T, one of the most powerful moments in the show's history, this show's history, was you were talking about having a house, and some guy thought it was funny to hit you with golf balls, was trying to hit you with golf balls. One of your neighbors.
Yeah. Well,
and you were not happy about that.
No.
And you remembered it. Where was that? Where was that
in
at?
Lake Forest.
How did you...
Yeah, because they called up. That's what happened. Somebody called the show.
Were you? Yeah, that's
and
right.
It triggered
were
the
you
memory.
glad to get out of Lake Forest?
No. Matter of fact, I'm getting back in there or whatnot, you know?
Okay. I want
to... Lake Forest is a good place. There's a lot of beautiful people there.
Hold on.
Sure, we got jerks everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Not in this room. But
no,
listen,
not this room.
Mr. T, I want to tell you.
Yes.
The stories that I've heard from others is your mom in your house. Can we call it a mansion or not?
Mansion. It's a mansion.
Okay. In a mansion in Lake Forest. And his mother, I'm getting choked up. She loved cleaning the kitchen and loved cooking for him. Imagine that. A star of that caliber, and where he came from, in that house in Lake Forest, cooking with her son. How proud was she?
Oh, no. You know, the most important, I'm glad you brought that up, Mancow, and I tell people, sure, my mother, you know.
Her favorite thing on earth was to cook you a meal. Is that true or not?
Right. Because she wanted to love on me. And when I'm not home, and when I talk to her, she would tell me, I said, okay, Mom, get ready to go. Then the phone would get quiet for a couple of seconds. Then she'll say, don't forget to pray, son, because it was important. Yeah. Man like me, he got gold, he got Rolls Royces out there, he got a mansion that's paid for. It'd be easy for me to forget to pray, easy for me to forget where I come from. And my mother, through her love and whatnot, that's all I ever wanted to do. I never dreamed of being in the movies. Like I said, the story go back, Mancow, when I was 9 years old in the ghetto, on welfare, food stamps,
this is where?
Robert Taylor Projects. I came home from school, I drew a picture. I was 9 years old. I drew a picture on a piece of paper. See, Mancow, my mother used to scrub floors. She was not allowed to go in the white people front door. She had to go in the back door. She was never allowed to look white people in the eye. She had to get on her hands and knees and scrub. She never taught us hate. She said, son, if you want something, work hard and save your money and get it. So that was my goal. 9 years old, I drew a picture and showed it to her. I said, Mama, there you is right there in the rocking chair. That daddy is over there. That's the rest of us. I said, Mama, one of these days, I'm going to be big and strong. I'm going to be a football player and a boxer. I'm going to buy you a beautiful house, Mama, and I'm going to buy you pretty dresses. I was 9 years old. I was up to my mother her hips, and she started crying, and she said, if that's the Lord's willing. It was and is. That's all I ever wanted to do. That's why I wanted to play football and box. I knew I could make big money legally and fast to take care of my mother. Sure, I got 7 brothers. I didn't say I'm going to let them do it. I said, I want to do it, Mama. And I did it. So after I did Rocky and other stuff, I bought my mother a house. My life is complete. And I tell people, and I'm grateful and gracious as you say, Mr. T, you could be in this and this, that. I tell people, if I never, and I don't mean to be cocky when I say this, if I never make another dollar, if I never be on TV again, all I ever wanted to do is done. That was take care of my mother. I bought her a house, bought her pretty dresses, and I said, Mama, I'm going to be a good little boy. That little boy turned out to be a man. I don't bother nobody. If they put their hands on me, then death and hell. But like I said, I'm a gentle guy. I'm tough on the outside. I'm a marshmallow. I'm a pussycat on the inside. I go to the hospital, visit the kids, tell the kids with cancer, God love them, I love them. Deal with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the Starlight Foundation. That's who I am. You know, I'm not out there not going to do, hey, you got a job for me, you got this, that. No, I'm complete. You know, because my mother told me, she said, son, there are some things that money can't buy. So when I go to the hospital to visit the kids, when I go to the homeless shelter to hug on the people, because it's by the grace of God, so go I.
Did cancer change you? Did cancer make you appreciate life and how finite
No.
is?
You know, cancer gave me a testimony.
What kind of cancer? T cancer.
T-cell lymphoma.
Is that unbelievable? T-cell cancer.
It gave me a testimony because I tell everybody I can't teach what I don't know. I can't lead where I don't go. So the fact that I am a cancer survivor, I can tell them don't quit, don't commit suicide because you've been diagnosed. I tell people in the ghetto, you can get out. You don't have to snatch somebody's purse. You don't have to get no gain.
What do you don't stop in the ghetto. You keep walking.
No, that's a
you don't stay in the
that's
valley.
That's a rite
you
of
keep
passage.
going.
You're going through it.
Yeah.
You're going through it. It made me what I am. So if I can deal in the ghetto, I can deal in the hill. That's all you got. You don't like me. That's all you got. That's what, man, that ain't nothing.
Mr. T?
Yes, sir.
Will you listen to me for a second?
Yes, sir, I will.
You are, and I say this not to you, I say this to everybody, you are where you said you would be. If you say, I'll never have that, I'll never do that, I'll never be there, you're right. And we manifest these things. And look, we don't have Santa Claus in the sky, but we do have a God that loves us like a father. And as I love my kids and you people love your kids, you're not going to say to your kid, I'm going to give you an ice cream cone and you're going to get a spider.
Mm-hmm.
You have not because you ask not.
Mm-hmm.
My big mistake in life was not dreaming bigger. I drove past this house every single day, my dream house. And I said to my kids, that's our house. God wants us to have that house. I can feel it. That's our house. We're living in that house. It just happened. We manifest it, okay? And we have not because we ask not. And I have seen, I can tell you about 50 people that got crippled by this radio company, a very powerful guy with tons of lawyers, and they're crying, and I felt like the Godfather, Brando, talking to Johnny Fontaine. Be a man!
Mm-hmm.
And I said, get down on your knees. We're going to get him back this way. We'll send an email campaign. We'll do a viral video. We'll do this. We'll do that. I'll get that son of a bitch. I said, no, stop.
Mm-hmm.
If you say, I don't want any of this. I forgive the guy. God, it's up to you. You're going to be amazed at what happens. If somebody did you wrong, an ex-wife, a wife, whatever, your buddy that cheated on you, your friend that stole from you, if you'll say, I don't want this, I can't handle this burden, God, take it away. And this is not a religious show, but you'll be amazed at what happens. I think about the guy who cut our throats, whose heart exploded. I think about the guy that sat and chuckled at us as he fired us in this building years ago. He's nearly broke. And I think about this powerful radio guy that crippled my friends. They were terrified of him. And now he's sitting in jail. Mm-hmm. If you try your way, you're going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's done you wrong,
forgive them
and let it go.
Yes.
And I'll tell you right now, I say, God, please don't judge these people, because what comes for these people is unbelievable. You have not because you ask not. And every single person I've seen, Mr. T, you know the career is 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 or 4 years of learning your business. You have a couple of years where people know you, whether it's radio, whether it's TV, whether it's music, and then you have a couple of years to fade. The average career in entertainment is 7 years. I've been doing this since the mid-'80s. How long have you been doing this?
Since 80.
Okay. So my point is, folks, if you do right, it's not flashy, it's not cool, it doesn't come in strong. Evil is loud and showy and comes. If you will do what's right, it's fun to steal, and you make money. You steal things. It's fun to cheat on your wife. It feels good to have sex. It feels good to do heroin. Talk to Chip's band members. How many died from heroin, Chip? Two of them dead, okay? I'm going to tell you, drugs feel good. Stealing is fun, but it's for a season.
Definitely.
So it's tougher. George Lucas said that the point of Star Wars is there's good and evil in the universe, and good is a lot harder. It ain't easy being Mr. T.
Definitely.
It'd be easier for him to be a scumbag actor and do whatever he has to do, and but he'd be miserable. He'd be unhappy. There's a reason all these celebrities have to have people around them. There's a reason that these celebrities are never alone because of the dark energy. There's a reason that no celebrities, big celebrities, have mirrors in their houses. There's a reason that Beyonce and Jay-Z and what's her name with the Nicki Minaj and all these people talk about it's not them on stage. It's other voices and other demons and entities in them on stage. This is what they say. If you don't believe me, look it up. There's a reason they're scared to be alone. There's a reason they don't have mirrors. Okay? You can have anything you want, and you can get it quicker if you're evil. But boy, you're not going to like what happens next. And I say this to everybody listening to my voice right now. You do what's right. It's not easy. How about compliment? Everybody's talking about what a jag-off jerk their boss is. How about saying, "Thank God I have thank God I have a job."
Mm-hmm,
have you ever said thank you to your wife in the last couple of months? How about thank you?
Yep.
Have you told your mom you love her? Instead of that no good so and so, have you said, "God, I'm glad I'm not him"? Have you said that? You'll be amazed how different your life will be.
Yep, you got to release the hate. You got to forgive because you can't say you love God and you're hating somebody or whatnot. So I saw all my life, people that cross me, I said, I'm going to get them. I said, I'm going to get them. Then my mother said, son, that's one of the hardest things to do to forgive. She said, son, God know the truth. I know the truth. So you release it. I said, wow, because like Dr. King said, he said, hate does more for the hater than it does to the hated.
That's
so when people hate me, it bothers them more than me because I'm still getting deals and stuff like that. So I had to release myself. I said, Lord, and I pray, I said, Lord, don't let me hate them people back. Let me rise above it. So while they hating me, I'm going to love them return.
And what's happened, Mr. T, to all the people that cut your throat, that stabbed you in the back, that stole money from you? They're all gone, aren't they? You don't hear from them again. They disappear.
And I'm going to tell you, you remember that club where the people got killed, the 21 people got trapped?
Yeah.
Those guys used to work at the disco with me at Dingbats. They lied and say, we cut Mr. T hair, we managed him, we made him strong and whatnot. They sued me and said they was my managers. What they now? Lied and whatnot. Boy, I was going to tighten them guys up. Mother said, no, that's all right, son, that's all right. Boy, I was going to hurt them guys. They just said, no, I let it go. I said, no, God. I said, don't let me hit them back. Don't let me hurt them back.
And they burned to death.
Huh?
They burned to death.
I'm still here,
brother. I'm telling you,
I ain't got time to hate.
Al, how about all you people that are around me? You guys have seen it. All these powerful people that they were going to stop me, they were going to blackmail me. I was done. They chuckled. They're all gone.
Mm-hmm, definitely, and great for you, Mancow, because you released it. We coulda. And the Bible tell you that don't do evil for evil. So I go to the Bible. It's not a joke. I'm not a prop. That's why the paparazzi be following me and whatnot. He said, we want to bring them. My mother told me, she said, son, there's an anointing on you. Sure. People watching me, they say, sure, some people say, because they're riding the fence, they say, wow, MrT, you stay strong, we be strong. But a lot of people say, let's see, can we find that weak spot? And so everybody can say, hey, yeah, see, MrT's a phony, just like everybody else. I know it's God. I know I got to pray to God. I say, Lord, forgive me for them thoughts of transgression. Forgive me for thinking evil, for thinking revenge, because that's a sin.
It's easy.
Jesus said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. I got to give it to God. I said, Lord, don't let me hate him back. And I don't. I ain't got time to hate. So I'm moving about my business, feeling good and whatnot. I go play, people say, hey, MrT, what you on? Give me some of that. Then when I tell them it's God, they don't want it. They think it's drugs and whatnot. Man, drugs, that's a crash. You crash down. You got to pay somebody. Salvation is free. I get up morning, I tell a brother, I say, if nothing else, if you don't have to pray, just say, thank you, God, for another day. When I get ready to eat, if I go to a little fast food, before I touch the food, I'm going to bless the food. I'm going to say, Father, bless this food I'm about to eat.
I'm not going to die, though, am I? I'm not going to die, am I?
No,
Okay,
you're not going to die.
Forever.
You just, it's our bodies, our soul is eternal.
No,
you know what I mean?
This is our earth suit.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, I want to go to, I got to do this.
Yes.
I want to. Haley Atwell, welcome to the program.
Hello, thank you very much.
We're excited about tonight, right? Agent Carter is back.
2-hour premiere on ABC, I believe, at 9 o'clock.
And who do you play on the show?
I play Agent Peggy Carter, who many people know from Captain America: The First Avenger.
And isn't there also a Captain America TV special on tonight?
Oh, yes, I think think so. I recorded something for that. So
Yeah, I think there's a Captain America TV special.
Marvel taking over the TV now, too.
Oh, there's lots of Marvel all over on all the channels tonight. But this is Haley Atwell, who is the beautiful Agent Carter. And you're from the 40s, right?
No, I'm actually from the 80s, but Peggy Carter is from the 40s, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And what is the time period that Agent Carter is set in?
So we're the first season was a year after the first Captain America movie, so that was 1946, and then this is a year later, so it's 1947.
That's got to be expensive. They should have set it in modern times.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the budget went on costumes, to be honest. It's a beautiful time. It's very elegant for men and women. You know, men were wearing these beautiful three-piece suits and trilbies, and the women in very elegant silhouettes. So it was a very glamorous time, style-wise. And, and that's part of the incredible visual aspect of the whole show, is that it looks stunning.
It does. It's a beautiful show. And all the Avengers make appearances. ABC's hit, Marvel's Agent Carter, tonight, back on television. Mr. T?
Yes, sir.
I can get you on that show.
You see, and I appreciate you, Mancow. Like I said, I love you, like I said, but I gotta train for my next Fuse commercial.
I need to be your manager.
Yeah, we can have fun together, you know. But I would probably have to beat you up a couple times because you're trying to get me on everything, and that's not. I'm not going to be on everything.
I would get you everywhere.
He wants 25%.
Willie, hello. I only take 25%. That's right, Willie.
Hi.
Hey,
love your show.
You met Mr. T in first grade, or was he in first grade?
No, I was in first grade.
And what happened?
He actually came to our teacher's classroom. He knows her, Miss Goldman. She passed away.
Miss Goldman that passed away, you know her?
Yes.
He says yes, okay.
Yes, right after filming, he came. She invited him over to the school, and he actually picked me up with his arm. And I'm a pretty hefty kid back then. I still am now, but...
Is this Nancy Reagan?
First grade. That's incredible. Can you imagine first grade Mr. T coming to your school?
That's what I do. I go to the schools and whatnot. Always, and what make it special, Mancow, I don't just do that for press. Say I'm going to. I go there. That's who I am. And like I said, I tell the kids, I said, stay in school, don't be a fool, and learn the golden rule. I tell them the important. I said, to love your teacher, love your mother. Dude, that's what I did. You know, like I said, I pretend to be, like I said, you know, sure I'm tough or whatnot, but I'm a pretty smart kid.
Do you think you're tougher than me?
No, you know, like, and I tell people, Mancow, and I tell people, sometimes people say, hey, Mr. T, you ain't so tough. And I tell people, I say, if you don't jump me, you will never know how tough I am.
Well, Mr. T, you don't want Mancow to jump you.
No, I don't. I mean, and let's face it, Mancow, you haven't heard I don't get in no scraps with nobody. I avoid that. Guys see me, hey, Mr. T, I said, excuse me, brother. Very kind and neat and whatnot. See, my training teaches me that. I said, excuse me, I'm sorry. Avoid it at all costs. That's the last thing I ever want to do is fight. You know, I'm trained.
Have you ever lost a fight? Have you ever lost a fight?
When I was little, you know, and then my brothers because I got 7 brothers, and my brothers made me go back out there and fight the guy. One time I was fighting 2 or 3 guys. My brother said that was training for me because in the world it ain't gonna be fair. So I couldn't just say, hey, brother, you know. So I fought guy much bigger than me, and that disciplined me.
Now Al's much bigger than you. Think you take him?
No, I couldn't take him. Like I said, and see how easy I take that because I'm a man of God. I'm a man of God. That's what I do. I don't fight no more and whatnot. I avoid it. Like I said, if you don't jump me, I ain't gonna bother you.
If you have to, it's okay to fight.
Yeah, if I have to, I defend myself. I will.
But
basically, I try to deal with prayer. You know, like one of my favorite verses in the Bible is Psalm 34:1. I will bless the Lord at all time, and His praises shall continually be in my mouth. Which means that no matter what I'm going through, I'll say, "Thank you, God. Thank you, God." Be right with God, and that helps me not to act a fool and do stupid stuff because it's so easy. Because people be out there trying to provoke you, tempt you.
When was the last time you
follow me night and day.
When was the last time you acted a fool?
Last time I acted a fool, I said, well, now they paid me to do that now.
Yeah.
Well, they act a fool, you know. It's been about 20-something years, you know. I try to...
Because I do it all morning, every day.
Yeah, I know. But I would say, and that's when I knew about fool. My teacher used to tell me in school, she said, stop acting, because you know I wasn't a fool in real life. She said, stop acting a clown, stop acting a fool. I said, wow, if I can act a clown, act a fool,
what
I can make money out of
this?
this.
What school was this?
Edward Hardigan. It's on 41st and State Street. It's still there now.
When you and I one Sunday drove by the school where you were the janitor, where was that?
That was on the far south side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. T, hypothetically, if someone did attack you, how would you kick their ass?
No. First,
if you had to. I know you don't want to.
No.
If some guy comes up to you with a baseball bat, what would you do first? Hit him in the face?
Well,
Kick
no.
him in the...
I can't tell you. You know, see, I wish I could tell you because, I just don't know what I might do. Really, I don't. You know, first I pray. I say, Lord, stop this guy. Because God will take care.
And about that point, a baseball bat hits your head.
Because in the Bible it said, if we cast all our cares on Him, He'll care for us. I said, Lord, protect me.
When you have gotten in a fight back in the day,
like a dingbats, stuff like that. Yes.
Okay.
I had a good fight, guys, because sometimes guys. Because I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, a lot of people don't know. Dingbats was one of the great
disco
nightclub discos in all of Chicago.
Yeah, that's
where he was discovered.
Yeah. World's greatest bouncer. Where I won that contest 2 years in a row, and I gave the money to my church, Mancow. Gave it to my pastor. I said, Pastor, feed the hungry, clothe the naked. Yes, sir.
Did you used to have trouble stopping? A guy's made you mad. You're the bouncer. You've thrown him out. Was it hard for you to stop?
No, I was disciplined because it's like a certain thing. When the guy's done. It's almost like a tap out.
Can you imagine you're drunk and you've just grabbed a girl's butt or something?
Oh yeah. I'll get physical then with the guy. That's in my house. I say you don't come in there. You don't smoke weed in the bathroom. You go outside. Yeah. You don't steal no lady purse while she dancing.
I would do all these things.
That pisses me off. I got to work guys over after that.
But I can't. Did anyone ever really fight you? Because I would have been like, look, the guy with the goatee or the guy with the mohawk comes at you. Okay, sir, whatever.
Sir. Right. Yeah. Right. Some people did, but like I said, back again, that was the last resort.
How drunk would you have to be to fight Mr. T?
That was the last resort. That was the last resort. Like I said, in matter of fact, during the contest, I told him, I said, I get in the contest, but I don't like that name. See, because let me explain to you. See, because we was at a basically 70% black club, they call us bouncers, and then the white guys down a little further face another, they call them doormen. They wore tuxedos, I wore tuxedo. I said I don't like that. I said because a bouncer, you said all he really like to do is put his hands on people. No, we don't. I said if somebody get out of line, sure the white guys got to throw guys out when you call them a doorman. I said every once in a while we got to throw guys out. But see,
did you cut off your sleeves? Did you have a tuxedo with the sleeves cut off?
No. I was looking neat, man. Okay. Gold cufflinks. Gold cufflinks. Had big British Sterling cologne, man. Sweet smelling gold, man. When people come in, I said, come on in.
Came from a bottle shaped like Snoopy.
Come on in, have a nice time, enjoy yourself. Yeah. If you have a problem, see me.
Mr. T, in the times that you grew up, tough area, Robert Taylor Holmes, L. Rookins, Disciples, tough time, a lot of black kids killing each other in the streets now. It's as tough as it's ever been. Is there any solution? What got you through it?
Here's the solution. And like I said, you got to follow me closely. See, when you took prayer out of school, guns came in. See, when I was in grammar school, my teacher would lead us in the Lord's Prayer. My teacher, that's why I wanted to be the captain of the football team, because my brother told me the captain of the football team, you lead the team in prayer, because I wanted to be like Deacon Jones. He would lead the team in prayer. So you took prayer. So now athletes, they can't pray before an event. They can't pray before graduation. And then plus a lot of kids, only time they in the church when one of their homies have a funeral. See, I started in Sunday school. Even though we was poor, Saturday night, you taking your once a week bath, getting ready for church on Sunday. So we had that once a week. That was a long time ago. So I made it through now. But I'm saying but kids, we don't have God. We don't have no discipline. There's no discipline in the home. People, they raising their kids wrong. They're not with God. When you stray from God, all turmoil are gonna happen.
How did this happen with kids running the house now? I see that a lot.
Because, like I said, it's a sort of lost generation. We say, okay, let it go. No more. I mean, when I was also in school, my teacher would use the paddle. My neighbor would use the paddle.
That's true.
We can't spank. Kids can't. Mothers can't discipline their children no more. And that's the problem.
Al said the neighbors used to pull off the belt if he was bad.
Yes.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Mancow.
The Bible says, if you spare the rod, you spoil the child. I got more whoopings than everybody in my family. And I'm glad my mother whipped me. She didn't go crazy on me. I needed that. I never joined the gang. Sure, I stole some candy when I was young and whatnot. I told my mother to forgive me, told the store owner to forgive me and whatnot.
What candy did you steal?
Snickers.
Those are good. And then you became the spokesperson for Steve.
Later on, I became a spokesperson for him.
And the interesting thing is, we all look back on those whoopings.
Thank you, mother.
Now.
Thank you, mother, for whooping me.
That's right.
Thank you, Yes, sir.
Mr. T,
Parents that do that care.
When you were a bouncer or as a doorman,
That's
as you
right.
say, if someone gave you an ID that said Mr. T on it, would you let them into the club?
If back then,
That's
but
a
it didn't
good
happen.
question.
As long as they was old enough.
And you say, "Get out of here, boy," with that fake
No,
ID.
you know,
right.
no,
But you got off of Madison, and
I'm
we
gonna tell
all
you
know
something.
where.
I met a man yesterday, and he told me, he said, "Mr. T, I remember I came down to the clubs, to the dingbats. You didn't let me in because I wasn't old enough." He said, "I want to thank you." I said, "Wow," because I did my job. That's what it's about. You know, he growing up, he grew up to be something. And that's what it is now. You know, we have lost that. That's why we just running wild in the street, nobody caring and whatever. It starts in the home. Everything starts in the home.
Are you voting for Trump?
Huh?
Are you voting for Trump?
No, I'm with God. Because
Okay,
politicians
all
come
right. I
and
don't
go.
think he's running, though.
I'm with God.
Greg.
I'm with God.
A higher law.
See, you can't vote God in, you can't vote him out.
Greg.
All them other guys are seasonal.
Greg, what's up?
Hey, Mancow, I love your show. Hey, you know what? I got another first grade story for Mr. T, man. And I got to say, you're an inspiration. But back when I was in first grade, this was like 30 years ago, you were filming the Strongest Man movie.
That's right. In Southside Chicago. That's right, brother.
That's right. You came out to the Rosemont Horizon and you invited like all the school kids from the area on field trips to come out and see you film the movie.
That's right.
And it was so classy because you actually came around and you shook every kid's hand there. It was amazing.
Thank you, brother. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Mr. T at the Rosemont Horizon also for Hulk Hogan versus
Wrestling,
Earthquake.
yes.
You were sitting in the crowd. You signed my autograph, and you signed autographs the entire show. There was a line on both sides of the aisles to get your autograph, and you signed everyone's. You weren't upset. You signed mine 3 times. I came up to you 3 times. 3 different pages.
We were with.
I signed my program
We were
twice.
with
and my
Gregory
ticket.
Dickow and my family, and he signs everybody's autograph. He's incredible. He's a very loving guy.
He's Southside. I just run into Mr. T at the Jewel in Lake Meadow.
Not the Moo and Oink?
No, the Moo and Oink's gone now.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
I try to be accommodating. My mother told me, she said, "Son, you don't know what a pat on the back or a smile or a handshake with a hug or do to somebody. We don't know what they're going through. Because people don't have on their forehead, I'm depressed today. I'm down and out." So I hugged them. Sometimes driving today. "Hey, Mr. T," I said, "Right on, brother, bless you." And that's what it's about. You know, I just ask God to use. I said, "Lord, I pray that when they see me, let them see you. Lord,
right.
when they hear me, let them hear you." You know, so after you get past the mohawk and all that stuff, you should know, say, "Hey, man, Mr. T's a decent human being. He love his mother. He doing the things and whatnot. He try to inspire the young kids, tell them whatnot. Hey, man, you don't have to rob and steal.
Hey.
Study hard in school. Be somebody."
I want to tell you why we're here, okay?
Yes, sir.
The one-arm push-up competition. Are you ready? I want to see who can do more, me or you. I'll go first. And none.
I know.
None.
Was that
Now I'm
even
gonna tell
an
you.
attempt?
Now I'm gonna tell you, Mancow, I didn't come here to do push-ups and all that stuff. I got my Bible, I got my Mr. T in your pocket. I'm wearing my shirt. I'm talking about Mr. Guarantee at Fairfield Inn and Suite. You know, I'm just glad to be with your crew here. Can I call them your crew?
Yeah,
you know,
my posse,
yeah. I'm glad to come
my
here
cast.
to love on them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about. You know, I'm a fun-loving guy. I like to have fun. When I work, and I tell the kids. You know, I say every job that I get, it's because I did a good job on the previous job. You know, and I remember when Rocky told me when I did 3. He said, "You really don't need an agent." Like my mother said, she said, "Son, if you're good, they'll find you. If you're bad, they'll find you." So they found me. I didn't have an agent back then.
Was there Mr. T and Tina? Was there a show called Mr. T and Tina?
No,
what was another show? You had another show that
I
ran
had
for
a
years.
Mr. T cartoon show.
No, but there was another TV show.
No, oh yeah.
You were always on a boat.
TNT.
TNT.
That's why I played a detective up in Canada for 3 years. Yeah.
TNT. Remember TNT? Does anybody remember TNT?
It was Turner and Taylor. I was Turner, and the lady was Taylor. So that was TNT. You know. Yes, well, like I said, but that's the thing I tell people. I said, my mother told me, she said, "Son, if you work for a man, for God's sake, you be loyal to that man. Give him honest days work for honest days pay." And that's what I do. Whatever job I do for whatever money, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to give it all I got. I'm not going to be grumbling and no, like the job, whatnot. And I tell the guy, if you don't like the job, tell the boss. Don't be backstabbing and whatnot. Don't be disloyal. I said, because you become poison to the rest of the workers.
That's right.
I love
That's
what
right.
I'm doing. I love showing up. I prepare myself. I said, I'm going to be on time and whatnot.
The cookie bringers that bring cookies
you
and
know,
grandmother.
so you don't want to be around people like that. I tell people, say, what's the key to success? I said, first thing, to believe in God. Number 2, keep your dreams to yourself. See, I made a mistake when I was happy when Rocky called me after I did the Tough Man contest, won he had saw it. I told people, hey, man, they called me to be in Rocky. And I thought people would be happy for me.
No, jealous.
But they was jealous.
Jealous.
So now, that's why sometimes people say, what you got coming in, Mr. T? I say, nothing. because they're mad already. I can feel when some people really enthusiastic, really fans of mine, and I tell them what I got going on. Other people, I say, oh, nothing, man, I'm just glad to be alive. So in a sense, I didn't lie to them. I am glad to be alive.
People want you to do well. They just don't want you to do
better than them.
Better
Mr.
than
T.
them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's why people say, okay, he'll be back after Rocky. He got lucky. Then the A-Team. Then Mr. T. Doll. Mr. T. Cartoon. Then 36 years. 37. Then the Fuse Ice-T. Then the...
Mr. T.
I'm sorry.
Mr. T. Who was your wacky sidekick in the cartoon?
Cartoon, a little boy named Billy. Because he would tell people, you heard Mr. T said, and my dog named Doja.
The dog.
My dog had a mohawk like me.
That's it.
And I'm going to tell you when the guy came approaching about the cartoon, he said, Mr. T, most time we don't approach celebrity with a cartoon till after about 5 years. We want to know they have staying power. He said, but because the impact you have on kids. So what they did, they went to different parts of the country, just asked the little kids who you like. Didn't say nothing about Mr. T. Little kid, 3 or 4 days. We like Mr. T. We like Mr. T. Black kid, white kid,
I love you doing a little
Spanish
kid's
kid.
voice. Can you do a little more of the kid's voice?
So then they came out, and I liked doing the cartoon because there was a message in it. I would tell the kids, watch out for strangers. I would tell the kids to do good and listen to their mother. And that was perfect. And it was a little fun thing.
I love the Don't Join ISIS episode, if I remember right. Don't join radical Islamic groups.
Actually, ISIS probably was on after the Mr. T.
Yeah.
Too.
See, that's why we need the
Egyptian
A-Team.
lady. Yes.
See, we need the A-Team. If you have a problem no one else can solve, and maybe if you can find them, you can hire the A-Team. See, we're hard to find, but we're tough to beat.
Yeah.
See?
Slash just announced 2 Guns N' Roses shows in Vegas.
All right.
The new Las Vegas Arena. April 8th and 9th.
Okay, you a big Guns
Let's
N'
go
Roses
to,
fan? You a big Guns N' Roses fan?
I like roses. I'm scared of guns.
Do you like Shalimar?
A black man with a gun. I'm scared.
He's into Shalimar. Do you like the band Shalimar?
I like everybody because a man.
Cameo? What about Cameo?
Music soothes the savage beast, and I like
Gap
music.
Band?
I like Tchaikovsky. I like Beethoven. I like Bach.
You said it wrong though.
That's all right. I'm a black man. They understand.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Well, I'm a fan of Wagner.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Me too.
okay.
Yeah.
And Beethoven.
Yeah.
And I like the way Shooby Dooby Doober does songs.
No, but that's all. It's music. Music do soothe you, and you need good music.
Were you friends with Meadowlark Lemon? Did you ever meet him?
Oh,
Meadowlark?
yeah. We was on the Christian channel before. You know, TBN, praise the Lord. Yeah. Yes. Meadowlark. Yeah, it was a good guy.
Nice guy. He really was.
And matter of fact, they did a thing in New York about 20 years ago, and he asked me to come down to New York. I was about to leave, so I stayed over a couple of days in Madison Square Garden.
Did you like Shatner when you were here last time?
Oh, yeah, I like Shatner.
Yeah.
And I told you the story that when they did the Battle Network Stars, and he was ABC, I was NBC, and we had fun out there and whatnot, Pepperdine, you know. Yeah, I like a lot of people. I don't know if everybody like me, but I ain't got time to hate, you know. I don't have no hard feelings toward nobody. I'm a fun-loving guy. You know? Yeah. You know, I love my mother. I love kids. I love their kids. Sometimes they don't even love their kids, you know. I love their wives, not in that way, you know. I'm a lovable type of guy because, you know, God is love. If I love God and ask God to forgive me, I can't go around hating nobody. I got to release that. So I'm a decent human being. See, like I tell people, even though you might not never meet my mother, through me, you should see a reflection of her. You know, by the way, that's what my mother taught me to go to the hospital. She said, son, never forget the less fortunate. That's why I do that. But like I say,
a lot of nice stuff.
You will never see me grandstand. I won't see it. I'm giving this check to these people. I'm doing this here. That's when I go see the people, I don't have no cameras with me. I'm basically always by myself. In a sense, I'm not by myself because God is with me. Sometimes people see me, hey, Mr. T, where's your crew? I said, God is with me. That's all I need. Because I want to be accessible to people. If people want to take a picture, I accommodate. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Can I ask you a serious question?
Yes, I thought all of them was serious already.
Well, how terrifying must it be for somebody, whether it's United Airlines or American Airlines, to sit next to you? When you fly, does someone have to knock you out?
No. See, BA is afraid to fly, but Mr. T ain't afraid of nothing because I got God with me. You know, that was a character because, you know, see, you got to understand. See, my character, BA, I'm tough. I would clean out a bar and would beat all the guys. So it made
he was afraid to fly.
Yeah.
So they have to knock him out.
Yeah. It brought in the fans, and I used to get letters from fans that said, Mr. T, don't drink that milk. They're going to knock you out. I'm afraid to fly, too. So it was a comic release for the people, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it. Matter of fact, I'll tell you something funny. You know, before, when I used to fly, I always go get me some cookies, and I really did like cookies and milk. And the people say, he really do. He about to knock himself out. You know, and they thought, but I just like cookies and milk.
Bill Cosby did the same kind of stuff.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
I want to live in Mr. T's apartment when he's in L.A.
No, man.
I'll take good care of it. I'll wash your sheets and everything, and I'll make sure. No, I'll make sure nothing goes wrong in the apartment. And I'm a tough guy too, like you.
Yeah.
So you will house sit Mr. T's
Yeah,
apartment.
you house sit.
Yeah.
Then people be calling the police. They say it's a white man in Mr. T's house.
Mr. T,
I'll get a mohawk like you.
Oh, yeah,
I have a question about the mohawk. Why did you decide to do it?
I'm glad you say that. So now let me explain. It's not really.
Hold on, before you get to that.
Oh, man.
You know, I apologize.
That's all right.
I apologize.
Well, but for what?
This creep.
No.
He's a big fan.
No, he's not a creep. He's a good man.
I'll watch your house when you're not here.
I like him. And that's good.
His house.
And that's good because if people see a white guy there, they say, let's get away from there. You know, it'd be good for me.
Can you talk to him about the fact that he only works out his chest? It's ridiculous. It's trying to work out enough.
All right, but I got to get back to the mohawk.
Monday chest, Tuesday chest,
Yes, Tuesday
Wednesday chest. He should work on something else. The mohawk. What's the question?
Let me explain the mohawk. See, and I don't want to be disrespectful to the Mohican Indians.
No,
actually,
we can't have that.
This is. I really don't call it a mohawk, but if people call it mohawk, I don't get mad. Let me explain.
You call it a T.
No,
Mr. T.
I call it a Mandinka cut. You know, because not there's a tribe in Africa, in the southwest, in the country of Mali, and I saw them back in the 70s. I was going through the National Geographic magazine because at first I used to wear afro like the brothers, but then they said we all look alike. Then I cut my hair bald head when I was bodyguard and wanted people to know that I'm a menacing guy. Don't mess with me. Then I went to a party one time. I seen 5 guys with a black guy with a bald head. I said no, I wanted to be different. So then when I used to go to the library on Michigan Avenue, you know, then I was going through the National Geographic magazine, and I saw this warrior standing there with the beads and the stuff and his hair. I said, wow, that's powerful. Then I read more about him, the country of Mali and the Mandinkas and the warriors and all that. I said, wow, I want to cut like that. So when I started doing it like that, see, we know of the Mohican Indians, but we don't know of a lot of tribes in Africa that wear their hair this way. So I started wearing my hair the way. Then I started wearing the beads and gold and stuff like that. So my hairstyle is taken from Africa, not the Mohican Indians, you know, and that's why I wanted to cut my hair that way.
You had the hairstyle when you were discovered, right?
Yes. And that made me more different from everybody else because I wanted to be different. See, I used to bodyguard Muhammad Ali. He said it's the squeaking wheel that gets the grease. So he taught me a lot. Yeah, that's why part of my rap, my lingo, is part of him. He said, you know, because even the Bible said, whatsoever man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Ali thought that he was the greatest. He trained to be the greatest. And I tell people, I used to have a bodyguard, a card to say, Mr. T, bodyguard extraordinaire. Next to God, there's no better protector than I.
Mr. T.
Yes, sir.
Mr. T. Do you know what my favorite tribe is?
What's that?
Quest. Tribe called Quest.
Yes, I heard of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I left my wallet in El Segundo. Thank you. Roddy Piper was a friend of mine. He's gone.
Oh, man.
Hulk Hogan is close with you, and
he's gone.
Not racist, right?
He's alive. He had a gun in his mouth, and he told me ready to blow his brains out.
Man,
so fame isn't all that you think it's going to be.
Because he left God. He left God.
They have tape of him saying the N-word. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Our friend. I've said a lot of awful stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I can't. See, every man, like they said, we got to bear our own cross. I got to carry mine. I can't speak for him, and he can't, you know. And
Does it change how you feel about him?
No, you know, it's a funny situation, you know, but I am a forgiving man. I'm a God man. And plus, see, here's my problem with the so-called N stuff or whatnot. See, I'm offended when I see black people say that, when they say black people can say it, but white people can't. How stupid. The N-word is degrading and derogatory and whatnot. Yeah. When blacks think they can make the word enduring, that means they are stupid and foolish. They don't know nothing about the history and whatnot.
Are. Ralphie May, the comedian, said the same thing.
No, you can't make that word
power.
good.
You decide. The minute you say that word in 2016, you lose.
You can't make that word good. Those are ignorant people that use that try to. Oh, I can make it different. I can be cool with this here. They don't know. They are stupid. They are fools and whatnot.
Chip, it may be time for you to get rid of the long blonde wig.
I don't think first of all, it's not a wig, you snaggletooth jagoff.
Hey.
Stop it. Hey, y'all, stop it, man. Stop it, don't fight. I'm glad I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 white guys about to go in. The most unusual thing you ever saw. Cool it now.
It'd be a slap fight.
Southside.
We would be slapping in the air. Stop it.
See, like I said, I don't know what to say.
No, you said.
I don't know what to say.
I think you said everything today.
No, did I?
You did 20 shows worth of.
Well, because y'all give me so much.
Are you
energy.
a Bears fan? Are you a Blackhawks fan? Are you a Chicago fan?
Man, I'm black. Remember a couple years ago, I shot the puck in the Blackhawk thing.
Yeah.
You know, I did that. You know, so I like hockey. You know, but my mother used to tell me, you know, we understood hockey. She said. She didn't understand the game. She said, see, about 10 or 12 burly white guys with a stick trying to hit that little black puck.
Yeah.
She said, son, don't go there. Don't go there. Take your brothers with you, just in case.
Open wide for Chunky.
I can't open that wide.
Bulls, Pistons in Detroit. Joakim Noah out for probably the year, having surgery on that dislocated shoulder. Pau Gasol picks up the slack. 31 points, 12 boards. Bulls win 111-101. They host the Golden State Warriors tomorrow. Got to beat them because looks like Golden State might take down that Bulls record of 72-10. They only have 3 losses so far this year. First place Blackhawks in Nashville tonight to face the Predators. If the Hawks win, it'll be a franchise record 12th win in a row.
Wow.
Doug Peterson is the new coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. Former Philadelphia Eagles coach Chip Kelly is headed to San Francisco. So if you're on the 49ers and you're black, you may want to think about what size box you can fit everything in your locker in. Sports brought to you by the Craft Eye Institute. Visit crafteye.com. That's
Best thing I ever did.
KRAFFEYE.com.
KRAFFEYE.com. 30 seconds, and I have 20/20 vision. I wore glasses from 4th grade on. My laser, quick.
Oh, what you want me to say?
No, I'm just looking over it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm just loving on you. I'm loving on you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man, black and white
That's
together.
Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Mr. T, I want you and I to re-record Ebony and Ivory.
No.
No? Okay.
Some things you just can't mess with. We just keep on, Mancow, we just keep being ourselves, you know, and we just rock like we is.
You were
know?
on many great shows of the era. Glenn Frey was on Miami Vice. Were you ever on Miami Vice?
No, man, we the A-team, man.
Okay, all right.
There's no crossover episode.
Man, that's just like somebody asked me, hey, MrT, why you ain't on the Expendables? Man, the Expendables is a ripoff of the A-team.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Man, Devin, when you're on the 18, you just can't go jump around to other shows. We the 18.
Did you like Stephen J. Cannell that created all those shows?
Oh, yeah, he was a smart guy.
Rest in
Definitely.
peace. Good friend
What
of
were
ours.
the other shows that were on, like, the same time you were on? Like, what was on before and after the 18 on NBC?
It don't matter. When the 18 came on, the rest of the show just had to take a rest. They had to sit down, you know. So we had no competition.
Mr. T, how many people, I mean, it was a different era. How many, I mean, we had 2 million people on, I had a show with my brother, 2 million people was huge. But, I mean, that's huge today.
Yes,
huge numbers.
Yes.
What were your numbers?
No, I really don't know. I just, you know.
No, like 25, 30 million?
I didn't really get in there. I just did my job. I let the accountants deal with that. My job, just do my job, you know. That keeps me together now because I don't want to get in the numbers and
but
the
were
figures.
You jealous of Hardcastle and McCormick?
No, they couldn't touch us with a 10-foot pole, man. Man, we rocked the house. There was no team like the A team.
But what about the B team that came later? Did you like them?
The B team, the D team, and all the other guys.
Yeah, those shows didn't hit.
No.
Dave. Dave. In Gary, Indiana, you there?
Dave's not here.
Dave, don't let me have to come looking for you.
Dave. No, he's listening. Yeah. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, man, how you doing? Love your show. What's up?
Thank you, brother. What's going on?
Well, we're tearing down the Demon House. We're right now tearing it down.
Are you working on it?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
The Demon House is coming down, the portal to hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Where they believe there was satanic stuff that went on. You're actually, where is it in Gary right now? Where is that in Gary?
Carolina Street.
No.
I don't know the exact address. Like 30.
I guess I'm okay with a house they call the portal to hell. I'm okay with that being. I'm okay with that being torn down.
But are all those spirits going to be unleashed now in the neighborhood?
Well, they're not kept by a house. Demonic activity isn't kept by a house.
Who knows?
Call the Mancow now with
I
the
do.
information you have concerning Gary, Indiana, and a portal to hell. What do you know? No. 591-ROCK. 591-ROLL.
Dave's there, closing it down right now. Other than you, who was your favorite member of the show, the A-Team? Screaming Mad?
No, I liked all the guys. We worked well together.
What kind of van was it?
It was a good van.
Hey, you know what? I'm in the mood right now for some cold Fuse iced tea. I bet that's tasty.
Yo.
A butterfly with your face told me to drink
it's the best, man.
Where can people see your ad with the fuse and the butterfly wings?
You said, where can you see it?
Yeah, where?
Yeah, you go to fusebev.com.
Fuse, F-U-Z-E,
Bev.com.
Yeah.
And I play a butterfly, but not an ordinary butterfly. Yeah. I play a monarch. And let me tell you something, people.
Mr. T, wait. We are way out of time. I just want to say, I travel around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have people listen all over, and I travel around. I never can get a good night's sleep. I never know what hotel to go to.
Here's the best place. Yeah. Fairfield Inn. Tell them, Mr. T. Fairfield Inn. It's associated with Marriott. See, the Fairfield, because they give you 100% guarantee. If something go wrong, you see Mr. T. Because I'm Mr. Guarantee at Fairfield Inn.
Mm-hmm. Could you hook up a discount there?
I can, man.
Nice.
Yeah, I got connections because it's not what you know, who you know.
1985, 15 million people watching the A-Team.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I just looked up 1 year.
But just to put that in perspective, we have 15 people listening right now.
Hell yeah! A lot more than that. No.
Maybe 14.
No, we got more because I told people I was coming on the show, Mancow.
Oh.
We got all the South Side and people in Mississippi.
You are a brother, and I love you, my friend.
Thank you, Mancow.
God bless you.
Thank you, brothers.
And may no weapon formed against you and your house prosper, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
All right. 97 songs in a row.
Minutes?
Whatever. We dedicate this program to Glenn Frey, the founder of the Eagles that passed away yesterday. You never know when your day is going to be. I hope your house is in order. He was 67. A few of his great songs, we're going to be playing them here all day on the loop.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.